only one, no cowards in our camp, only man prepared to die.
Dick! You UPK, right? Yeah! UPK!
This world thinks that we're a cult and that we're crazy and that we're criminals simply because we teach what Jesus Christ taught 2,000 years ago.
In 2024, with access to the internet, if you hate another group because of the color of their skin, you're a fool.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I want 100, let's go! Above your head! I imagine Shabbat! I imagine!
This brother has a shirt, this is IFCPK, and that's called Real Nigga University.
How come we're missing out on the push-ups? Don't you want to get drafted?
Yeah, get down and get some push-ups. Yeah. See, I just told a white man what to do. Whoa, down.
These are the Black Israelites, and they've been designated as a hate group. They hate a lot of different types of people, but they reserve their highest level of hatred for gay people and white people. They believe that Jewish people are imposters and that they, the Black Israelites, are the true descendants of Israel and thereby the chosen people of God. Furthermore, they believe that when Black Jesus comes back for the rapture, that they will take over the earth and enslave the Caucasians and Asians. Now, they call themselves the Black Israelites, but probably because recruiting numbers were awfully low, they began to include Latinos and Native Americans under their umbrella. To better understand how these guys think and operate, I thought it would be a good idea to send the whitest guy in my crew, Keegan, to spend 3 days with them in Harlem, New York. What you will see in today's episode will be a combination of me personally meeting this faction of the Black Israelites and fly-in-the-wall footage from Keegan after he embedded with them a couple weeks previously. I'm genuinely perplexed on how people can hate each other in 2024, especially with things like internet access and most of us being able to learn from the ugly parts of human history. So let's unravel this mystery together, and buckle up folks, because this episode gets intense and confrontational.
The white man has gotten so good at just saying stuff and people believe it that he just says shit like, and everybody like.
The so-called white man decides to be rich. What will the white man do to be rich? Anything!
I'm about the kingdom of heaven where black people rule instead of white. And we get to do all the wonderful things that white people did to us, we get to do it to them.
I tell the black man, you the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth. And God loved you more than he loved the white man. God hates the white man because of what he... Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Morning. How are you, brother? Tommy. Yes.
C, right? Tommy Cooper?
Tommy G.
Tommy
yes.
G, I'm sorry, Tommy G.
Tommy Cooper might be nice though. We should probably go for that.
So Keegan's not coming today?
Keegan's parking.
He's parking, okay.
I can hardly park in New York. It's
Yeah,
hard
I know it's hard to park.
Where's Keegan?
Keegan, he's parking.
Okay, how are you?
Tommy.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you.
Don't disrupt what's currently happening, all right?
Yeah.
All right, well, I was invited. Yeah.
These are brothers who came out of the world. These brothers going through a process where you're purging the old man out of you to become the new man that you want to be. And that does not happen without pain.
Apparently they've been here since 6 a.m. I admire discipline, I admire dedication, and I admire people that are willing to wake up early and get after it.
This is the first day of Hebrew Academy for the year 2025. This is to help get brothers prepared to strengthen themselves physically, but also to keep them motivated to continue.
Hustle up, let's get back, come on.
What's up, brother? Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are you?
I'm all right, yourself?
First, I gotta say, your fashion, man, is unbelievably on point right now.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Can you describe what you got going on?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna give you this visitor's pass. That way we don't whip your ass in.
Yeah, I was actually seeing if I could join.
No, you can't join.
Why is that?
Because you're not the race that we're allowed to join with.
What race you gotta be?
You gotta be one of the 12 tribes of Israel. In North Central and South America, they're primarily blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So if your father's like of Negroid descent, Native Indian descent, Dominican or something like that, then you could join in. But if he's not one of them, you can't join in.
What percent do I gotta have?
Your daddy just gotta be there, it's no percent. Even Jewish people say that you're Jewish according to your mother, but the Bible says it's according to your father. So like for us, Bob Marley is a white man.
Can you break that down for me?
Because if you ever look up Bob Marley's father, Bob Marley looks like his father in blackface. Because
So
Bob Marley's father is
my mom
white.
could be a beautiful black queen, but if my dad's white, I'm out.
That's right.
I'm gonna need your help reading one of these words, but can you say what that shirt says?
This brother has a shirt. This is ISCPK, and that's called Real Nigga University.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tommy.
How you doing?
How are you?
No problem. Now, a lot of people, of course, the word nigga has always been a derogatory term for black people in America, but this is also an identifying marker for who the children of Israel are in the Bible. When you go to book of Acts 13, verse 1, they call Barnabas Niger, which is where nigga comes from.
How long did it take for you to acquire your real
nigga
status?
You can answer.
Me? It took me 90 days.
And what kind of training or certification did you undergo in your quest to become a real
nigga?
I attend class for 90 days, and then that's when I'm born again.
And what made you say, I want to become a real
nigga?
It was nothing out there for me to navigate to become and understand who I was and who I am. I looked at the word nigga as a negative term until I found out that it was an identity marker. You know, it's a shocker when you wake up and you find out that you're the descendants of Moses.
Was Moses a real
nigga? Hell yeah.
Was Jesus Christ a real?
The realest nigga.
Was Malcolm X a real?
No.
A real?
No. Malcolm X had a good spirit for brother. Hey, can I get my coffee?
Let's go, turn it up. You're moving too slow.
Malcolm X was
Hold on. Can I say something? Well, I was expecting your coffee to come straight black. And right now, that coffee has got some Caucasian mixed into it, brother.
This is a vintage.
This is allowed in this school and the real...
Yeah, Real Nigga University. Yeah, we drink coffee. This is oat milk shaken espresso, vanilla cinnamon foam.
Was vanilla?
Yeah,
are you
cinnamon
appropriating my
foam.
culture right now?
Nah, but coffee can't integrate. The reason why I said Malcolm is not a real one is because Malcolm was trying to join us to the Arabs religion. So Malcolm had the right spirit of brotherhood, but the wrong religion. So he was leading us to Islam. It's like Martin Luther King leading us to Christianity. So we don't like either one of them. Neither one of them are real niggas.
Wait, Martin Luther King?
You love Martin, don't you?
I think he was a good man.
Beautiful day in New York. You know, the sun's out. Lots of people zipping around.
This is a special occasion.
Go ahead.
Martin Luther King. All false apostles that have deceived many. You understand? They deceived so many people that you would think they actually were sent by God. Because so many people believed them. It's a sea of people that believe that Martin Luther King was truly a man of God. And if you are not careful, you will get caught up in that wave. And the march he had was so magnificent. And the statues of him, and he's on TV every day, they transform themselves into the disciples of Christ, but they're not.
I'm about anyone that wants to unite the people. So that's why I like Malcolm X. If you're
And
into the
enslave us to y'all, right?
No. Let me reverse Uno card. You want to enslave us, right?
No.
You don't want white slaves?
This world thinks that we're a cult and that we're crazy and that we're criminals simply because we teach what Jesus Christ taught 2,000 years ago. Nothing else.
I want to see sets of 25. Y'all understand? Do y'all understand? You can't hear me out? I want to hear you. You understand? Sit-ups. Sit-ups. Sets of 25. Begin. Move. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sir.
I'm embarrassed by this entire thing.
Come on, sir.
Man and General Yohana had to be here and see these family men. These are family men. These are good husbands and daddies wasting their weekend with my cult. They will never be accepted into my cult ever.
Come on,
wasting the weekend.
We train brothers to be physically fit, mentally fit, and spiritually fit.
What's the brand of martial arts we're learning right now?
Yad Karab, hand combat. Yad means hand, Karab means combat. Instructor, the brother in the middle with the stick hanging on his side, that's Captain Akkad.
Does he ever whack people with the stick?
If he has to defend himself.
But not like he doesn't, like if you do a wrong like karate chop, he doesn't whack you or anything?
Nah.
I look at Commander General Yohana as like my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And he's done so many things. And he's the one that has led my quote-unquote father, which would be Captain Tazariak. I look at Cap as my father. Like you know, if I were to disappoint Cap, right, I feel pain. Like I never felt disappointment or being ashamed of doing something with my mom or my stepfather. But you know, growing up, trying to shape myself into the person I am right now is because of Cap, and he learned from Commander and Johanna. So you know, I look at Captain Tazariak as my father and Commander and Johanna as my grandfather.
And also too, I have my
Hold on, I feel like I just broke through.
You ain't break through shit, man. You just filming. You just a white guy filming.
How come we're missing out on the push-ups? Don't you want to get drafted?
Yeah, get down and get some push-ups. See, I just told a white man what to do. Down.
Now
you should take a picture. My slave. Get in position.
I'm not doing what Master says.
In the kingdom, when he says I'm not doing what Master says, that's what happens.
So you believe white people are destined to be slaves?
Facts. That's what God said. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
I've never put anyone in captivity. I've never enslaved anyone.
But your ancestors is why you benefit.
Actually, they did.
Where you from?
Poland. I came from the Polish poor farmers in South Dakota that didn't have shit, that came from Poland that didn't have shit, but also I don't believe in collectivism. I don't believe that. That would mean like if one black guy in Pennsylvania did something, I'm gonna be like, oh well, you have to pay for the consequences. Someone that did something 200 years ago, just because you happen to look slightly like them, that is a dumb idea.
Nah.
Thank you, Master T. Thank you, Master T. How happy are you right now? Master T. Master T. I don't want to do no more jumping jacks. Master T. You feel better? You feel good?
No.
Does that make you feel better when I'm a slave?
No, but when my audience
what does that
watches,
say about you? You want me to be a slave? Master T.
To my audience
yeah,
or to
Master
your
T.
audience?
Master
to your
T.
audience, I'm not having compassion. To my audience, it's like he's getting prepared to be a good slave.
Master T, I'm recruiting for the black Israelites. Neither of us technically qualify, but I think we can make an exception. Would you like to join?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
We could join them and we could be on their side. Otherwise, they're going to enslave us, right? Would you enslave her too?
You're a Latino, right?
Yeah.
No, she's saved.
Oh, so she would be considered a black
Yeah, she's one of us. Yeah, she's one.
I'm Latina, so that is part black.
Yeah.
He wants to enslave me.
He wants to enslave you?
What do you think about that?
I said God wants to enslave his people for what they did to our people.
No, it's time to forget.
See?
Every man wants to be like us.
Right.
And every woman wants to be married to us.
Right.
Because we're willing to suffer, to have pain. You are not. You should go home. You should go be with that one measly woman who's willing to be sexually deprived every day because she's married to you, and those children who are future drug addicts and whores. You should go be with them. You shouldn't be out here with my cult.
Do you think you can get my arms as big as yours?
I mean, I don't know. I might, we can see. I don't know. Give me 50. Like, he gonna serve. He gonna serve. It's like he good to serve.
We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, only let their colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die. Go! We want no cowards in our camp, and we let them colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, Let's go! Prepared to die. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, that'll let their colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die. Ooh. Let's go! No cowards in our camp, that'll let their colors fly. Ooh. We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die. Right.
I don't qualify because of my non-black status. These are the. Do you want to join?
Of course not.
Why not?
Why not? Because I'm the same as you.
They want to enslave us. That would be restoring it to paradise.
Oh, okay.
Fellas, any interest in joining?
Nah. There's certain things where slavery still plays a part because we're all in the system. I feel like everybody's a number. we live in certain areas where in reality it's segregated. And I personally feel like there is slavery still.
I Majum Shabbat. I Majum. Not do it. Oh God. Push up position. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You guys have been labeled as a hate group.
Yes, we have.
Are you a hate group?
It depends on who you ask, because we love blacks, Latinos, Haitians, Dominicans, Mexicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians.
Do you hate white people?
God hates white people.
Do you hate white people?
I can only hate white people because God hates white people.
So you do through the shield of God?
I do through my father. Like I hate what my father hates.
Sir, would you say you hate whites?
What I hate is the crimes that were committed against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's what I hate.
Do you hope that I'm enslaved one day?
Well, the Bible says that, the nations that, came up against the nation of Israel will have to serve out their punishment in due time. But, the Lord will make that determination.
How would you diagnose the current state of black America right now?
We got work to do, of course, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we out here. Commander General Yohana gave us the mission to go out here and bring our brothers and sisters out of this hell that we live in called America. As long as we do that, we got work to do.
If you could broadcast a message to every black man in America, what would you tell them?
To have brotherhood and sisterhood, come back to the laws of God, keep the commandments. That's what I would tell them.
Are you guys segregationists?
Segregationists, yeah. Why not?
Has that ever played out poorly in history, would you say?
White people are segregationists.
I don't know any. I literally don't know one white person that wants segregation. Here's the truth. In 2024, with access to the internet, if you hate another group because of the color of their skin, you're a fool. Sorry.
And what's the reason? It's not the color of their skin, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's their actions. It's what they do. If it was color of the skin, you heard me earlier say Bob Marley is white. You heard me earlier say we don't like Africans either for the very reason. When somebody commits crimes, you don't think about their color. You think about what they did to you.
Keegan, let me ask you something. In the 48 hours you've been around, have you been mistreated?
No.
Did we feed you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get some water?
Yeah.
We gave him some water. Right. We gave him some food. He came around. He gonna go home to his family. One white man came into a black church and nobody went home to their family. We are the most compassionate people on earth. And don't get it twisted. Keegan, I still want to see your nation burn. We gotta take care of us before we take care of someone else.
My question would be is, why do white people feel the need to be loved by black people?
I would say unity for everyone. I think we should all love each other. Every American, every human on earth, we should love each other. I think that's a pretty good goal.
If I loved you, how would it even really improve the average black person?
Listen, I'm not the one standing in Times Square yelling they hate white people, so that's why I'm asking about it.
If we scream love, how would it help?
The world would be a better place if we loved each other more.
Hey, I did want you to ask my general, my leader, if you had a couple questions.
Yes. Oh, General.
If I could, this is Commander General Yohana. This is the leader of ISUBK, the organization that I'm in. This is Tommy that came to do a documentary, and of course I wanted to bring him to you, sir, to ask you a couple questions. I don't know what he's gonna ask you.
Yeah,
but I just
it's all fine. It's all good.
What's your mission? What are you about?
I'm about the kingdom of heaven, where black people rule instead of white. And we get to do all the wonderful things that white people did to us, we get to do it to them.
Such as?
You tell me. What have white people done to black people?
Oh, what time period are we talking?
Any time period.
Recently?
Any time period.
Yeah, I gave a guy like a handshake and a hug yesterday, so maybe that qualifies?
Could qualify, possibly. What else? Let's talk about the bad things that you did, though.
Are we talking about slavery?
Oh, are you talking about slavery? Are you mentioning slavery as one thing?
I feel like that's a key subject around here.
I agree with you. Slavery is one. You gobbled up the world, and we seek Christ's kingdom for a day that our roles reverse. The scriptures say this, that let the saints sing aloud on their bed with a two-edged sword in their hand to bring their kings into fetters of iron. So we seek the day that the changing of the guard comes.
See, we seek the Lord for our revenge.
Right.
People harm us and do evil things to us, that happens, but we know how to get them back. We know just how to get revenge on people. And in the UPK, we believe in revenge. We believe in revenge. We believe in justice. The difference is we know how to actually get it done.
There was a movie, 12 Years a Slave, but it sounds like you're asking for 2,000 years a slave.
Well, I'm asking for whatever God wants. And God wants you to serve twice what we serve.
You honestly believe that God wants slavery?
Can I show it to you?
Sure.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
And you familiar with the Bible, right? So you know this is John the Revelator seeing a vision. And God is giving him a message. And he's saying for God's people to come out of her. You know who the her is? The her is the whore of Babylon. The empire that brought in all the Babylonian witchcraft of the ancient Babylonian empire. That empire is America and the European world.
You may not be partakers of her sins.
See what God said? We got to not be partakers of your sins. Like you see how,
where does that your?
Partakers of her sins.
And her sins
is the daughter of Babylon. Right.
And that you're connecting to white people somehow.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though this was written 2,000 years before America became
That's
real.
the beauty of prophecy.
And that you receive not of her plague.
And that you receive not of her plague. Meaning this daughter of Babylon, this her that he's talking about, is about to be plagued horribly in this earth.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Because her sins, the evils that have been done by this empire, called her in Revelation, have reached all the way to heaven, meaning God sees them and God is angry at them and God wants to do something about them.
And God had remembered her iniquities.
And he's remembered all the things that she's done over time.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
This is important. He said, reward her, the her, even as she rewarded you. How did she reward us? She rewarded us with what you brought out. One thing was slavery.
You believe that's a reward?
That's why he's saying reward her even as she rewarded you.
It says, and double unto her, double according to her works.
According to her works, give her twice as much.
I think if you were to look at that text, it sounds like if someone gave you and rewarded you with something, to be more generous, twice as generous with it. That's a very positive, nice, community-driven quote. And instead, you guys, I would say you guys are very similar to the Ku Klux Klan, which is you've taken obscure texts and warped them into ways that create hate.
What seminary school did you go to?
The School of Rationality.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Because I went to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge and received my PhD in the knowledge of the truth. See, that's the problem with the white. Listen, the white man has gotten so good at just saying stuff and people believe it that he just says shit like, and everybody like.
Who came up with this interpretation?
Who came up with this? Great scholars who
before you.
Oh, before me. I did everything you hear me say. I created none of it. This is not created by me.
Would you say you're a happy man?
I would say that I cannot stop being happy. There's nothing greater than to have your eyes open to the real world that you live in. It's not a personal thing with you. I don't know you. I don't hate you because you're white. I don't look at you like, oh, he's a white man. I don't look at any of that. But your people have committed crime. I mean, global crimes. And here's the thing. Our people have been taught that even though you've done these crimes, we should think, like you said, practical, not think how God said. You should be punished, shouldn't you? No. For the things, I mean, your people, for the things that your people have done, shouldn't they be punished for it?
I don't believe in collective guilt from 200 years ago.
You don't believe in collective guilt?
It's a terrible idea, and if you look at it in practice and history, it's a very bad idea.
Let's say it's a bad idea.
They do it in North Korea. I don't know if you want to move there, but it's pretty bad.
Let's say it's a bad idea. Is it just?
No.
What's wrong with punishing a man for
something
what he
you
did?
didn't do? I'm going to punish you because someone in your family did it. That's a bad idea, isn't it?
You just did it the other day. You just locked up some guy.
Who's me? I didn't lock up
meaning
anybody.
Your people. You're a part of your people, aren't you? You are an American, aren't you?
Though.
It's not you're like not really American, or
no? I'm a total American. I love America.
Okay,
but it's not like all white people are on some similar page of like, what are we doing next today? Like, why are you so obsessed with punishing a white guy?
You know why?
Why not just live your whole life?
You know why? You know why?
Yeah.
Because I lived my whole life watching white people punish black people. I spent my entire life watching all of my friends be dragged out of cars, beat up by cops, assaulted by white cops, murdered. Show me a black area where there's no white people.
I mean, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's one of the most segregated cities in the country. Yeah.
When you go to the black side of Milwaukee, who owns the real estate there?
Mostly like Indian and Arab guys.
Indian and Arab guys.
Yeah.
So not black people.
Some, but not a lot.
It's the black people, but they don't own all of it.
Correct.
Who owns the utility?
We Energies, the utility company.
Which is who?
I wouldn't say that's white people.
No, you wouldn't.
If you want to be rich, you cannot decide to be rich like our oppressor, the so-called white man, decides to be rich. What will the white man do to be rich? Anything. He has no morals. He has no code of conduct. The ends justify the means when it comes to the so-called white man. He'll poison the entire planet Earth. He'll make Facebook addictive simply so that he can make more money.
Why don't you start a company?
Here's the amazing part about starting a company.
Yeah, like anyone can do it. Literally anyone around the world can come to America and start
starting
something.
a black company is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Here's the problem with it. Your people, being the monsters that they are, will destroy it.
You feel like you're kind of using some excuses to not just advance your own life?
I'm using the recent history.
You don't know any black millionaires that are doing really good for themselves?
There are black billionaires in America. Can they help black people? What happened to Kanye West?
Because he spoke out against Jewish folks.
So you can help black people if you shut your goddamn mouth. Is that what you're saying? See, I thought we was equal, see?
We are.
I thought we thought it was equality, you know what I mean?
I think we're in agreement, and most people on the planet are, that what black Americans went through in slavery, and slavery all around the world, was an abomination, one of the worst things that humans have ever done to each other. But where we differ is I happen to believe it shouldn't be repeated.
But you do believe it should be fixed, correct?
Of course, I feel like it has been. Yeah.
Well, you believe it has been fixed. We don't. Now, here's the thing. If that's the case, no problem. Why not give us, the slaves, the choice? What if you turned around and said, you know what? We'll give you the portion of the United States that you built and worked for percentage-wise, and we'll let you start your nation. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about black people saying, you know what? We want 5 states in the United States to make our own country. Would that be wrong?
Should we just divide it by population? The Chinese are 3% of the United States.
But
you guys get
the Chinese didn't suffer slavery like us. Don't mix us with the Chinese. The Chinese didn't have chains on them and brought over here in cargo ships, see? That's a white man thing.
There's a possibility that we might have a second black president in a couple of months. What do you think about that?
I didn't know there was a black president on the ballot. Who are you talking about?
Some might say Kamala Harris would be the...
Some might say that. What does Black America say?
What does Black America say?
Black America says that Kamala Harris's mother is an East Indian. Kamala Harris's father's father is a white slave owner.
That's right.
Kamala Harris's father, who's a Marxist and a communist, is who taught Kamala Harris. If you're going to put a black person in the White House, don't shame us by giving us somebody who's really of another identity and just has dark skin. Barack Obama was another example.
But we thought Obama was going to be Jesus. And when Obama got in office, he legalized same-sex marriage. Now all you see is gays just running around when every gay person has been molested. And that's what made them gay. Nobody is born gay. Life makes you gay. The pressure that dude does that makes you gay. You don't believe me? Saucy Santana just came out with a book. Now, Saucy Santana is a gay rapper, a popular gay rapper. And then he wrote his book that said he was passed around from house to house by his cousins. And that's what made him gay.
Barack Obama was not black?
Hold on a second. Barack Obama was definitely not black. His mother was white and his father was from Africa. An African nation, by the way.
Barack Obama was not black.
You know what it means to be black?
What does it mean to be black?
It means that you are part of the slaves who came over here in cargo slave ships, who were put into slavery, came out of slavery, you understand? Came out of slavery, and then turned around and began to be a part of society. We don't consider some dark-skinned person from India or from somewhere else to be black.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, General. One more question. If you could broadcast a message to every black man in America, what would you say?
Separate from white people quickly, because they're going to drag you into the Third World War and destroy your lives further.
Would you recommend any black people join the military?
I would recommend that all blacks and Latinos leave the military. We fought in all of your wars. Have we even gotten a level playing field in which to prosper on? We have not. So why should we now go and die in another war and the greatest of wars for you to acquire more land, for you to steal the Palestinians' oil, for you to steal Lebanon's oil. Why should we die for that?
Hey, Daddy, can we start another war and take Yemen, please? Okay, thank you. All right, I'll see you for crumpets this afternoon. All right, goodbye.
Like, why should we die
don't
for
season
that?
the chicken when I get home for dinner, Dad. All right, bye-bye.
It was good talking to you.
Pleasure. Honestly, to be invited here and hang out with you guys, I think you guys are fascinating. I like the organization. I think the discipline, the exercise, the togetherness, I think I'm a really big fan of it. The whole like enslaving white people part, I feel like if you forgot that, I feel like you'd get a lot more members and that you'd be a very powerful movement.
For all that's done to black people by white people over the years, could you really respect us if we loved the people that did all this to us?
You know how I think the biggest fuck you could give to white people if you feel that way is to fucking go out, start a ton of businesses, acquire real estate together, acquire assets, acquire corporations, build it, and then you'll have true power.
How do you know we haven't done that already?
Do you?
Have we?
I would guess because...
We would never tell a white man.
I would tell, what do you mean? I would tell most people don't. Okay. The cool thing about this life is you can choose what to believe in, you can choose what to invest your time in, and I think people are fascinating. We have all sorts of beliefs around the world, and this is one of them. This was a look inside the Black Israelites. I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Can anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so.
Would this be enough to kill me? All right, folks, today we're exploring Meth Mountain, and behind me is a meth lab that blew up. And then they put a gun to his back and said, let's go. When you dive into rural communities around America, you come to discover that meth is remarkably easy to find. For the last few decades, American communities have been flooded with amphetamines. Let me take you up to speed on how this came to be. Meth was first synthesized in 1893 by a Japanese chemist. Over time, it became prescribed by doctors to help with things like weight loss, narcolepsy, and asthma. Due to its ability to keep soldiers awake and wired, it was the drug of choice for World War II combatants like Japanese kamikaze pilots and German blitzkrieg troops. For the years leading up to the 1980s, the flow of amphetamines was in large part controlled by motorcycle gangs like the Hells Angels. However, in the 1990s, Big Pharma took over as the leading supplier when they created drugs like Adderall and Ritalin. These drugs are chemically similar to meth, and they are prescribed by doctors to millions of American youth to combat things like ADHD. So much so that a 2016 article by the New York Times referred to millennials as Generation Adderall. This trend made Big Pharma billions of dollars. For today's story, we go explore Meth Mountain, a place in Alabama that earned its name due to the amount of meth labs and meth users. All of what you are about to see are for educational purposes only. We're here in Gadsden, Alabama, and we're waiting for our local contact, Lauren, and I just have a feeling she's pulling up in a pickup truck. What is this place known for?
Just a regular neighborhood.
When I first talked to you, you thought I was going to be asking you for money. Are there a lot of sketchy people asking you for money these days?
Yeah.
Has that increased a lot in the last few years?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the Biden administration is watching out for the people of Gadsden? Do you feel represented?
Yes.
If Trump came back into office, how would you feel about that?
Tell the truth, I feel bad.
Why is that?
He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do.
Where the heck are we right now?
Atala.
Atala?
We're at Atala here, Gadsden over there.
Were we just in kind of a sketchy area?
Very sketchy. That's why I didn't even think about that Walmart, because I don't ever go to that Walmart. And what percent of locals do you think know it as Meth Mountain? Everybody.
So from what I understand, you have to be pretty smart to figure out how to make it. Like, it's not an easy thing to make.
I've never tried to make it, but I know people who have made it. I mean, it's chemistry and a lot of math and a lot of knowing what mixes together and what doesn't.
Because if it goes wrong, things can go kaboom.
Just feet from flames, a group of people rushing to get back. They believe people were cooking meth at the house. Something got out of hand, sparking flames, which then ignited several propane tanks, causing the Big Bang.
Whoa! Whoa!
Quickly.
And are there places around here that have blown up from a meth lab gone wrong?
Oh yeah, we've had the fire department has had to respond to several. They will be busting a lab. When the people run, everything kind of turns, you know, knocks over, things mix, causes it to blow up. And then they have another kind that's different than an actual lab. It's called shake and bake, and you add everything into a 2-liter and shake it.
Okay. What percentage of people in this area you think are into meth? So what got you into it and what got you out of it?
Well, I'm from Kentucky, so for me it was opiates, Oxycontin. It was $2 a milligram, so just one 80 milligram was $160.
How long would that last somebody?
I mean, I would have to have 4 or 5 a day. So, and
See a Confederate
I was about
flag?
to say, yeah, that's what I was gonna point out. You'll see a lot of that covering up a lot of windows.
That's pretty popular here?
Yeah.
Racks on the nigga all blue like bonnets. When he ran it up, I ain't even have an option. He say he won't smoke, now his ass in the coffin.
Where are we right now?
Here, just outside of Towle, Alabama, community called Sand Valley.
Some of the locals told us that this place is also known as Meth Mountain to some people.
That's Meth Mountain.
You're a firefighter, I take it?
Yes, sir.
Is that where a lot of your calls are for meth related?
Or Metal Mountain.
That's what's crawling through the town?
Yeah.
How recently has that changed?
Within the past 2 years.
How long have you been a firefighter for?
25 years.
Okay, have you ever gone to a call where a meth lab blew up?
Yes.
Tell me a story that comes to mind.
House trailer that had the whole end blowed off of it. Had a female that was burned from the waist down.
Being a fireman sounds nice, but I imagine some of the things you have to see are pretty tough for a man to see.
Oh yeah, I have PTSD from it.
What do you think could be done to help the fentanyl and meth crisis that's hitting here, but also hitting so many places in America?
Close the borders.
Why do you think the borders are as open as they are right now?
Because the politicians got more worried about their money getting in their pockets than they're about their citizens.
Everyone kind of feels like they're getting by the government right now. Do you feel that?
Yeah, pretty much. Pay's low, prices are going up. It's kind of hard to make a living.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
If we just see people out and about, you think people are pretty open to chatting, or you think we should be careful?
Be careful.
Yeah?
Be real careful.
And what makes you say that?
I went on calls before and had guns pulled on me.
Even though you're a fireman helping?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my fast shoes today.
Yeah, exactly. Keep them tight.
Thank you. We're stopping to check out some of the abandoned places here. Bullet holes in the church door. I almost think this is a symbol, a greater symbol of like the church falling and the church collapsing and drugs taking over. I think America used to be a much more Christian place, and agree with that stuff or not, it kept people on a certain path in life. And when Nietzsche said God is dead, the question that comes after that is what replaces God?
I'm a rapper, I'm a freestyle rapper.
Oh,
I actually
really?
just got done in my barrels. So, but yeah, this is actually one of the most darkest parts in the valley. Right over there on that property, there was a double homicide and a suicide. Ever since then, every time somebody tries to build over there or something goes on, they always leave. Right over here, there used to be rituals and stuff on this road. We call it Party Road. And there used to be actual like demon worshipers that would have rituals and circles, and they blocked the trail off, but there used to be patterns and stuff up there, and you could see all kinds of creepy stuff where they'd done rituals.
This seems like a place where kind of just strange things happen.
Yes, all the time. Actually, a red house down the road, it's about 4 houses down on the left, and they actually worship Satan.
Wait, we're just down the street from some Satan worshipers?
Yeah, and we love Jesus. We're Jesus worshipers. And that's a red house that's kind of on a hill. It's like 4 houses down on the left. If you swing by on Halloween day, they'll be outside all day in these little masks, like dancing and singing and all kinds of stuff.
Is that blown up meth lab? Should we stop by it?
Yeah.
We're going to a meth lab that blew up. We just was driving by and it's here. This is like hills have eyes a little bit, like eyes are on you. Someone's ready with a rifle to shoot you.
The bitch pink, VVS is in my ring, really water like a sink. 40 racks in my jeans like a nigga right a brink.
When a meth lab blows up, tell me about what happens and what you've heard about.
Most people are wearing synthetic clothing now. It melts with the skin. You can't pull it off.
So people's clothes melt to them?
Melt to them. They can't get it off. It literally just burns with the skin.
It sounds horrible.
If we kept driving, we would probably see several other places like this.
All right, folks, we just got invited to a music video, so we're gonna go check it out. You guys are shooting a music video today.
Not today. We're actually just preparing the scenery back here. It's not like, you know, some fancy music thing. This is actually where he started out rapping and stuff like that.
So what's the idea? What's the concept for this one?
Now during the days, you can catch me at 11 o'clock our time, and I'll be rapping in this barrel, freestyling, and it'll be filled with water, and I'll be dunking in it. If people send a certain gift, I'll dunk it while I'm rapping and come back out of the water still rapping. Sometimes I'll be diving in. It's crazy. Trying to make a music video that's kind of combining that, because this is also the root of where it all started. Okay. And we're gonna try to spice something up. Now I did used to live here in this camper. This is actually his family's property. Right after high school, he actually let me move my camper, and my dad got me onto his property because my family was splitting up.
Is this a tree fort or deer stand?
That's actually for the swing.
Oh wow, you want to do the thing? You want to show him the thing?
Yeah. I be getting to the money, bitch. I got a bag, I don't got to stress. Got real killers in the set. I don't think I'm one, you should come and test. I ain't talking about a hot run.
Brother, you could join a circus, huh?
Yeah.
Are we in the holler right now?
We're in the valley.
Okay.
We're in the valley.
What makes something a holler?
So deep that no matter how loud you holler, nobody's gonna hear you. I actually used to work at McDonald's when we lived here. Well, we started getting so good on TikTok that really didn't have to work for McDonald's anymore. And then they flew us out to LA and officially hired us. And so now we work full-time TikTok. That's what we do. I'm live streamer.
How is that?
It's awesome. It's great. Been about 4 or 5 months that we've moved out. Me and my bro Wes. And we got our spot right up the mountain, on the Meth Mountains.
Is there, do locals noise that?
When I was in like high school, I heard that a lot. I never got into that, and I'm not gonna lie. Before I was 20, I was on a dark path. You know, I grew up without a dad. I didn't meet him until I was 20, and my mom was gone all the time working. Kind of did what I wanted, and I did fall into drugs, but I never did that. It was more like hallucinogens. And then I got saved by a higher power. It wasn't by a man, it wasn't by a book or a church. It was by a higher power. I accepted that. Now I'm living a different life.
What does the rent go for around here?
$200 or $300 a month. It really just depends on who you find. If you find, you know, somebody that owns another house and they're willing to let it go for that, you know.
That's crazy cheap. Like I've never seen a place that I can get for $200 or $300 a month.
Right. So normally what it is people come through with comments and they comment random words, but each person gives me one word. I can throw those into the mix while I'm going. You got a word?
Bank.
Okay.
Brand. Holler.
Dragon fruit.
From my name is CJ, I just hope you understand. I'm trying to make 100 or maybe 1,000 grand. You know I'm about to make it to the top, I understand. I'm about to make the bank, you know I'm about to stack it for the man. I'm about to grow up, you know I'm really about to show up. They want to take me out the box like I was just Crayola or maybe a crayon, you know they really moving on. I'm paying pictures, illustrating, they thinking they want to yawn. You can find me at West_Smith7. Oh!
Maybe the #1 freestyle on the channel so far. All the gangster rappers we've interviewed that don't want to freestyle for the camera, this guy's got you beat, all right? Are there any parts that we should be exploring?
Absolutely. Just follow me. This is the cave.
Right next door, huh? All right, so now that we're in a cave and we're getting deep, let me ask you guys a deep question, okay? Do you guys feel represented under Joe Biden?
No.
No. Do you guys feel better with Trump?
Yeah. Absolutely, no hesitation.
And why?
He's a lot more there in his head. He can ride a bike. He can walk upstairs without falling, you know.
Do you guys feel proud to be Americans?
Yeah, always.
We really are free, man. I was able to quit my job working at McDonald's to become a full-time TikToker. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can only imagine of when I was younger. People grow up here and it's like there's nothing to do. You got a lot of people getting STDs. That was something that Alabama was known for. And you got a lot of drugs, like you said, that was called Meth Mountain, is because people are so bored that they have nothing else to do. So you find all these crazy things happening.
I've heard the same thing in the hoods too, is like the reason things are the way they are is partly just because kids have nothing else to do. How do you solve that?
I was one of those kids, you know. I didn't know my dad until I was 20. My mom was always working, so I was really on the streets doing whatever I wanted to with kids that called themselves my friends, but as soon as I really needed something, they were nowhere to be found, but I was always there for them. Before that tree fell, that blue barrel that you see me in the live, I was way up there on the hill. I was supposed to stop before I came over this hill, but I came over the hill and I dropped right there.
Dude. Do you have a concussion?
Probably.
I used to like get out of the house and stuff a lot, and I would run over to this place that used to be friends with my dad. This guy, he had a wife and they had 3 kids. The woman that he was married to had some kind of relationship with some other guy or whatever. He knew their schedule because he stayed over there all the time. The father would go to work normal hours in the day, you know, like a 9 to 5. The kids would get on a bus, go to school, come back late. The mother worked a night shift. When the kids went to school, when the man went to work, and then the lady was home, he had went in the house, lady, shot her in the head on the bed, her again after she was went back in, fell asleep on the couch. School bus pulls up, kids get home, go inside the trailer. He wakes up, hey, Uncle So-so, what are you doing here? Like, I thought you left, the other day. And I was like, well, where's Mama? Time passes, and the boy, when he went to his mom's bedroom door, and he said when he put his hand on the doorknob, he felt a hand on his shoulder, grab him, and turn him around, and he had a gun in his face and said, go tie your sisters up right now with this duct tape. And he said, no. And then when he said no, he had pistol whipped him in the face, tied him up with duct tape. He said that he woke up from the pistol whip with his sisters right there. By this time, the daddy had gotten home. Said the same thing, Johnny, like, what are you doing here? He had led him back there to the bedroom, and then he put a gun to his back and said, let's go. And he made him open the door. He made him look at his wife, naked and dead. He had him at gunpoint, and they used to play video games all the time when the first shooting games and stuff would come out. The man said to the father, I'm gonna show you how it feels to get shot in real life. He shot him 4 or 5 times in the back. The boy gets out of the duct tape, so he called his grandparents, and his grandparents called 911. He set his sisters free. At that point, they'd SWAT team, news crews, there was a helicopter, because he was still in the trailer. Right here, we can actually walk over here. I'll show you the entrance.
Behind these gates, the most brutal of murders and rape.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the top of this mountain and see what we find.
All right, sounds good.
Take it easy.
You too, man.
We explored deep into the folds of Meth Mountain, and we were able to find a man that had first-hand experience in a trailer full of an awful lot of meth. So we sat down and we spoke to him. What got you started into the world of meth?
Boxing.
So did you have an injury, or what started to boxing?
Yeah, I wrecked a motorcycle.
So you got prescribed legal painkillers by your doctor?
No.
You found some from a friend?
Yeah.
Do you view meth as beneficial in your life or negative?
Yeah.
You seem like a normally functioning human. Like the average person, if they were to see you in the street, they might not know.
No, they wouldn't.
How long have you been doing meth for?
8, 9 years.
What was your first hit of meth like?
Really don't know.
Can you sleep when you take meth?
Yeah.
How many times a day do you have to do meth to feel okay?
3 or 4.
And what does a meth habit cost somebody a day?
Maybe 200 a week.
How hard is it to find around here?
It ain't hard at all.
How much meth is this on the table right now?
Probably $20 worth. Where's this section?
Can you take meth and 5 minutes later walk into town and no one can tell the difference?
Yeah.
When you first take it, what happens?
You do energy.
How long could you go without meth before it starts to feel like an issue?
All day. I have to.
Has there ever been a shortage of it?
Where you can't find it? Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was rough, but I still found it.
Can you substitute something else for meth, or does it have to be meth to feel okay?
Sleep.
Are people lacing meth nowadays?
Oh yeah. Fentanyl and whatever, the MDM, a few other things.
How do you know that the stuff that you have isn't laced?
I don't. Other than the way it burns. If it's laced, it'll turn black.
Do you get it from a consistent source?
Fairly.
When you were the source, did you have people coming in and out of your house all the time?
No. I had a couple, but it wasn't like that.
Do you see a way to get off of it?
Lay down for about a week.
And kind of suffer through it?
Yeah. I mean, you don't really hurt. You just crave it a little.
Do you think you can be a productive member of society on meth?
I already am.
For someone like me that has never tried it, would this be enough to kill me?
No. Go ahead and just snort it.
Oh, you go through your nose.
Yeah.
Can anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so, somewhat.
I'm gonna drive my car real good back to the hotel. Are you sober or high now?
I'm always high.
Is there any message you would say to the government or to like how we look at it as a country?
Stop supplying Suboxone and methadone. Just don't do it.
Do you hope to get off it one day?
I already plan on. I've been slow.
You eat that, bro.
Contact! Don't move! Stop! Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon!
You motherfucker. Tommy, we got captured, dude.
Hello, folks. I'm Tommy G, and today we're training with mercenaries.
Welcome to Redwater, boys. This is why I created Redwater. I wanted a place for all of us to feel like a family. You know, a lot of veterans when they get out, and cops when they retire, you know, they lose that brotherhood, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to build a brotherhood.
Hey! You like that?
Give us the answers that we want.
Call your command.
Motherfucker, give us answers now.
Let's talk about mercenaries, guns for hire, soldiers of fortune, private military contractors. These are some of the terms for guys that are paramilitary operatives, and that if you need hired muscle, our muscle, these are the guys you call. The mercenary world is a deadly one, and it's full of gray area. In the last few years, some groups that come to mind when you think of mercenaries are the United States group Blackwater, now defunct, and Russian outfits like the Wagner Group, and these guys have reached all around the globe. Some newsworthy mercenary exploits include the following. In 2007, when a Blackwater convoy was involved in a highly controversial shootout in Iraq. In 2021, when Colombian mercenaries were hired by a Miami-based security firm to assassinate Haiti's president, Juvenal Moise. And for the last few years, Wagner Group operated extensively in Libya to disrupt oil flow to European Union countries. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Because of stories like this, it's easy to get a bad taste in your mouth when you hear about mercenaries. But some of these guys do truly brave things and risk their life for the greater good. Today, we cover mercenary group Redwater and their CEO, Joey. These guys do a lot of work with three-letter agencies protecting our border and busting sex trafficking operations. They also provide executive protection to people ranging from presidents to pop stars. This is a place that no YouTube channel has gone before, and we go in deep, spending 48 hours with these guys and take you into their life. Everything you are about to see are reenactments done with trained professionals and are for entertainment purposes only. Let's dive in. As you can imagine, these mercenaries have very dangerous jobs. Part of the danger of their job is being on the hit list of groups like cartels, gangs, and motorcycle clubs. For this reason, we have to keep their identity anonymous, and we'll be blurring their faces.
What's up, bro? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. How you doing, bro? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you. What are we getting ourselves into today?
Oh, you guys have no idea, dude. You guys are gonna go through some extreme shit. So, I hope you guys are ready.
You look a bit Middle Eastern.
I am Middle Eastern.
Oh, that gotta be.
That gotta be.
Okay, so today we're against him, yeah? I'm on your team.
What does it mean to be a mercenary?
Mercenary can be to protect people, can be to save people, save kids.
What are your rates if I want to like take somebody out?
You brought your guitar to a gunfight? What do you got there? Let's see.
Holy shit. Hey, I'm Joey, ex-Army. I was an interpreter. My specialty is PSYOPs and human intel. I'm from Houston, Texas, but I was born in UAE.
Oh, how you doing? My name is Grim, born here in the U.S., and I joined the infantry and just kept on shooting my way somewhere, but I'm here now.
What's your specialty?
I'm a shooter. Yeah, I kick doors down.
Hey, I'm Spooky. I'm from Florida. I was in the Army for 5 years. I was in a reconnaissance squadron. I specialize in medicine.
I'm Breeze, Navy, Army, 24 years, retired. Been Iraq, Afghanistan, Jordan, Somalia, Pakistan, pretty much everywhere. In Afghanistan, I was a sniper team leader. I'm 54 years old, and I'm from a little town just outside of Dallas.
I'm Ghost. I'm from Texas. I specialize in human recovery and executive protection. I served in the Army as well.
How's it going? I'm Maverick. I spent about 8 years in the Army, infantry, air defense, licensed paramedic, did counter-IED ops in Afghanistan, and just about everything in Iraq.
For the first exercise of the day, Redwater is running us through an escape and evade situation. I'm part of Team 1. Our job is to get away from the enemy. Team 2's job is to capture us. In the real world, when you get captured, that can lead to interrogation, torture, and death. Here's how it went. We're trying to escape from enemy forces. Yes. What do we have to be thinking about before we start this?
Try and stay alive as long as you can. In a real life situation, we'd be waiting on an evac, so someone to come and pick us up. The goal is to try and survive them, get away from them as long as you can. Let's go, boys.
Oh shit.
It's all about pacing. If you get tired and they catch you, it's game over.
But you still want some energy if you get tired.
Exactly.
Huh? Which way should we go?
To the right.
All right, let's get it. Have you guys ever had to run for your life before?
In Mexico, I was contracting for an agency that I'm not gonna name. I was unarmed. I didn't have a rescue team. I was in a little town called Tinola in Guadalajara. It's where the Jalisco cartel operate. And I was in an area similar to this, where the woods are. The cartel thought I was a DEA agent. My job was to stay alive until a vehicle came and picked me up and took me to the airport. and it was very similar to this. But imagine me by myself, unarmed, running in the woods in Mexico. I thought I was gonna die, dude. All right, so they're gonna think we're gonna go that way. You always want to think of how they're gonna think, and you want to do the opposite.
What? There's broken vegetation. Somebody walked over that right here too.
Considering the area, we're coming in this way. We just need to be cognizant. They could be on the edge of that field trying to flank around.
Dude, this reminds me of Afghanistan. It was very hilly like this. That's why it was so hard for us to survive Afghanistan, because the Taliban always had an advantage point on the American soldiers. We'd be in valleys and they'd be up top. They would just snipe us.
You'd have your weapon range over there. Because as soon as they see you, you start firing. You wanna pick it up?
Yeah, we can pick it up a little.
Multiple boot prints. You want to go that way and around? I'll go this way and around?
Yeah.
All right, so right here, this looks fresh, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just rained, and this is all smudged and up. Surrender is almost certain death or torture, right? Exactly. So it's better to die fighting than to give up.
A lot of people end up dead because they don't fight, they give in. Boogie!
Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon!
You motherfucker!
You got him? We got one runner.
One runner? Oh shit!
It's the Mexican.
Oh, he's over there.
There we go.
Uncaptured. Just like that, all it takes is a couple of seconds, one wrong move, and you get caught, and it's game over.
So what's going through your head as we're getting captured right now?
So right now, in a real life scenario, if you got captured by an enemy, you probably would have already pissed your pants, probably shit your pants as well, because all you're thinking is you're about to get tortured for hours, possibly days, with no one to come and save you, and you're gonna end up probably dead.
What's the most common types of torture that's out there right now?
Hanging from your arms to a pipe, waterboarding, of course, electrocution.
How long you hang from a pipe for?
5 minutes. Sometimes it can go hours, but you start losing circulation in your arms, and it's very, very painful. I've been hung before by my wrists, and it's extremely painful, dude. Tommy, we got captured, dude.
So when you hear talk about torture, you might be wondering what laws and rules govern the behavior of mercenaries. Under international law, torture is undoubtedly illegal, but picture this scenario. You are a mercenary that just busted a man running a sex trafficking operation. This trafficker knows where dozens of kids are being kept, but he refuses to tell you. If torturing this man saves the lives of dozens of kids, is it then ethical? By international law, mercenaries, if captured, are not recognized as prisoners of war. What that means is the Geneva Convention that mandates that a prisoner of war is to be treated humanely, allowed to communicate with relatives, and given adequate food and shelter. These measures do not apply to a mercenary. If caught, they are at the mercy of the people who catch them, which means if they fail their mission, they're in no man's land, which makes this a very, very dangerous job. And the more I dug, the more I found a common trend. Governments often hire mercenaries to do the dirty work they find too risky. That way, if the mission fails or something goes wrong, the government that hired the mercenary group can deny responsibility of any wrongdoing. Just recently, this has happened countless times in Ukraine. The Wagner group has ran risky and deadly operations, and the Russian government is able to say they had nothing to do with it. In this interrogation training exercise, we simulate what would happen if we got captured.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, this normally works in like the hood. I don't know if it'll work with you guys, but you can just let us go.
Is it possible to bribe your way out of these situations, you think?
Well, depending on the country that you're
depending
in,
on the country you're in.
Let's say you're in the jungles
like
of South America.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Haiti, South America, Africa.
Like
everyone here in America looks at bribery as such an evil thing, when really in third world countries, it's a way of life.
That's the first 24 hours, I would say, of being captured determines a lot.
Keep your mouth shut and walk.
The cavalry's coming.
Stop talking, keep walking.
Don't give a shit.
Stop talking.
We would have previous codes before we got captured, right? Sky is blue probably means, hey, in 5 minutes, let's run for it.
When you're interrogating people, what are you looking for?
Body language.
Yes, behavior cues, inflection changes in the voice, eye movement, twitching. When you're talking to someone, if they're looking up and to the left constantly and taking a second before they answer, they're accessing the creative portions of their brain, which means they're making it up.
All right, so here's the scenario. Me and Arab are the prisoners, and these are the interrogators. What the is that?
It's called a F-26. I call it my shock baby. When people don't want to give me answers, you hold it to specific body parts. They don't want to give answers, you fucking hitting them with this little bad boy, man, and you'll get answers pretty quickly. Get in the fucking shack. You and you two. Tell me the truth. Sit down.
Listen up. It's all good. It's all good. It's all. Hey.
You gotta start giving us answers.
Yo,
we're gonna start torturing you guys.
Don't say shit.
In about 5 minutes, I'm gonna start pulling fingers off and drowning you. You start telling us who you work for, we're gonna start torturing you guys. Now!
We work for ourselves, bro.
I'm not with you. Give me some answers now.
We're YouTube journalists.
What do you want from us? What do you want to know?
Listen, motherfucker. You want to get
I know.
Give me some answers. Who do you work for?
I work for YouTube. I swear on my life.
With all that water in you.
Please do not tase me in the shoulder.
Tell me now.
I swear I'm telling you the truth.
Hey, listen, we're journalists.
You're gonna give us answers or what?
No, I gave you the answers. I already
give us answers, motherfucker.
I already told you what we know.
Call your commander.
Motherfucker, give us answers now. In about 5 seconds, your lungs are gonna start collapsing. They're gonna fill with water, and you're gonna start losing your brain. Better talk to us.
Hey.
Put it on us, Maverick. Give us the answers, motherfucker. You like that? Give us the answers that we want. Give us the answers that we want, motherfucker. Tell us what we want.
We're journalists.
I'm sorry, but I'm a spot.
Take him out, Maverick. Put 2 in his head.
Hey, no,
come here. Don't say that.
He's done. You're next.
Tommy, you are dying for the cause.
You're gonna be next, motherfucker.
And cut. That was not even 1% of what a real scenario would be like, right?
No, it would be way more intense. We actually took it very easy on you guys. Me and Maverick are professionals when it comes to this kind of thing, and we knew your limits. So, but in a real life situation, it would be way intense, way more crazier. They would definitely give up answers.
How fast do people usually break?
And in real life, it's actually way different. It depends on the person. The whole goal is, as soon as they enter, they see all the tools and they start giving answers. You want to do as least as possible to them and get the answers.
And do they get after you?
It all depends.
So Arab, I know we barely even got a taste of what this is really like, but what was your review of getting waterboarded?
Honestly, that shit sucks.
In a real life scenario, you would use a gallon at least, or a bucket.
You'd use a thicker material than a t-shirt too.
A t-shirt, yeah.
So
like
the water retains more.
Now we're gonna hit the range, shoot some guns, and learn some tactics.
Let's go, baby. Woo!
I was gonna go to the Afghanistan, I pushed you out last minute, but is it actually legitimate that, hey, you could potentially go to Afghanistan and rescue someone? Is that something that you guys would do?
Yes, any country. Right now, this is only 8 of us. There's a total of 30. There's more too that we don't advertise on the website for legal reasons. The rest of our team right now, most of them are on assignments.
How much does that cost? If I get captured in Afghanistan and I want to hire a team of what, 6 of you?
We'll sit down, we'll talk with them, and then we agree on a price. But that's how it usually goes, man. Obviously, we're not gonna charge as much for a little girl than like a politician that we know is bad and he shouldn't have been there, but he's still getting captured. That's a different story. You know?
$50,000 to $100,000. You're thinking usually like your beginning stages, because it's going to take a few grand just to even get the ball rolling.
So an operation could be anywhere between like 200 to 500,000 on average if it's a deep place. Like
big politician, it could cost $1 million.
And most of your work now, what do the majority of your clients look like?
Pretty much anybody, as long as you're not a criminal or drug dealer.
CEOs, public figures, actors, musicians.
Yeah, but there's a good chunk of what you do right now on the border busting traffickers.
I can't comment on that, but I can say publicly I have worked on a contract, was on the Tijuana border. It was affiliated with a 3-letter agency, and we saved 1,500 kids. This was about 2 summers ago.
What the hell is this?
The T1000. I am a dealer for Richmond Tactical, and I'm also a Federal Firearms dealer, Brazos River Firearms. This is one of our personal models. You're not gonna see another one like this anywhere.
This almost looks like a rapper or cartel type shit.
How about badass cowboy shit?
Badass cowboy shit?
Wow.
When you guys are operating, what are some essentials you need to be packing?
It varies based on the mission. There's something called covert and overt.
On a protection detail, I'm going to be dressed like my client or like the area I'm in. If I'm protecting, you know, a rapper and everyone around me is wearing hoodies and baggy pants and tennis shoes, that's what I'm going to be wearing. With the CEO, I'm going to be wearing a buttoned shirt, you know, nice slacks, good shoes, you know, whatever I can to blend into my environment. If that's more of a covert. In an overt like this, plates are showing, I've got mags exposed. You know, it all depends. Like
just recently I went to LA, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and then New York with this client that I work for. Okay. He's a rapper. His father is a very high profile fashion mogul.
Have you ever been in a situation where you thought you were going to die?
Yeah, that's why I got the Purple Heart. I got blown up. I got my right knee completely blown off. I took a piece of shrapnel into my arm. It cut my bicep, came out the top of my shoulder, and I caught a piece in my head.
Where was this?
Afghanistan.
This is why I created Redwater. I wanted a place for all of us to feel like a family. You know, a lot of veterans when they get out, cops when they retire, you know, they lose that brotherhood, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to build a brotherhood.
Do you think Mercenaries has a good or bad rap?
Movies make Mercenaries look bad, I think, in my opinion, because they make it look all about but there's way more than that, man. We all have families, we all have lives, you know, we love, we bleed, and we laugh, you know, as corny as that sounds, but we're human at the end of the day.
People in the places you're operating, they also have families and they laugh, right?
So from my perspective, it's the same perspective as the guy shooting it. It's either me or him, dude. Whoever acts on it first is the one that stays alive, and this is the way it is, man. War isn't fair.
Joey said war isn't fair, and he's right. Throughout the ages, people have used mercenaries to try and tip the battlefield into their favor. The earliest evidence of mercenaries being used to help win wars dates back to the times of the Egyptians. When you read through history, you'll read about Swiss, French, English mercenaries sprinkled throughout wars in the Middle Ages fighting for kings and dukes. And in fact, for the United States to gain independence from the British Empire during the Revolutionary War, we had to overcome some 30,000 odd German mercenaries called Hessians that the Brits hired to try and crush us. When I imagine how scary and dangerous it must be to be in war, whether it be with a sword in the Middle Ages or with the high-powered bombs and guns of today, it amazes me that people are willing to become mercenaries. Knowing that if I ever get stuck in a dangerous place, that Redwater would launch a mission to come and get me and might be my only hope for survival, it makes me appreciate that these men are brave enough to do what they do. And folks, remember, like any profession, you have your good and bad people. Whether we talk about priests, doctors, businessmen, or mercenaries, there's good and bad in all professions. Well, shall we get shooting?
Let's do it, man.
Hey, 3 cheers for Hillary Clinton.
Session.
That's how we do it in Texas, baby.
Has anyone ever ran out of ammo in a combat situation?
Yes. Luckily, there was a helicopter that came in and took out the targets that we were shooting at. We did a raid on a house of a high-value target. Before we hit the house, we had artillery guys shot up loom rounds because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. They shot loom rounds over the house before we hit it, and the shells from the loom rounds, the guy had marijuana fields all around his house. Well, the shells landed in the marijuana fields, and they caught it on fire. After we got him out and got him back, and we were waiting to get picked up, we were all sitting by the field, and all the smoke from the field, we were all like bunched up right behind by where all the smoke was coming in, and we got on the radio, we're like, hey, you might want to wake the cooks up, man. We're gonna be a little f***ing hungry.
How long did it take from when you ran out of ammo till you got rescued?
It was like 10 minutes.
Okay, that's nice. So what makes your job worth it? Like, what, say, I'm gonna put myself in the line of duty and do something dangerous and be a mercenary. What makes you say you're gonna do that?
Protecting other people is something that I've always wanted to do as a child. Family, friends, and all that. So just extending that after my military service and being able to do that as a career is fulfilling to me.
I think all of us are doing this because we want to help good people.
What does this patch mean?
Bad people.
My message is, you know, yeah, it's cool shooting guns and shit like that, but we need to come together in this country. Right now, we're very divided. You're part of the family now, brother, so thank you for coming, Tommy.
I can't rescue you if you get stuck somewhere bad, but these guys can.
We got you. Call us. Contact Redwater. Anywhere, anytime. Always f***ing ready.
For this next exercise, we simulate what would happen if I were to get blown up by an IED. Here's how you tackle something like that. There's a sketchy Lebanese guy. He's a known terrorist. Just watch out, watch out. We gotta hit this mission. We gotta go. Oh shit! Medic! I'm not gonna make it! All right. Leg! Oh, missing leg.
All right.
Am I gonna die?
So no, because right now I'm putting this tourniquet on. Putting this tourniquet on for you really quick. This is gonna cut off the blood flow to your entire leg. Well, everything beneath. 3:15.
You gotta get me out of here.
All right, we're gonna mark that so that we can make sure we know when the tourniquet was put on. And now we're gonna finish with the blood sweep. We're gonna check this leg up here. Nothing. Then we're gonna check your groin.
Oh God.
Nothing. Okay. We're gonna check your arm. That has a little bit of blood. Let me see. All right, I'm ticklish. So a chest seal is anything that's non-porous. You can use this glove as a chest seal right here. So I'm just gonna slap that over the wound, right? And that's gonna create that pressure inside his chest. That's when the chest goes like this, that means it's paradoxical movement and there's penetration to the chest wall. So you gotta put something on top to keep the pressure the same. So now I'm gonna go into circulation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check his pulse, make sure he has a pulse. All right, and depending on what type of pulse it is, if it's, you know, strong, if it's weak, thready, if it's fast, it's gonna determine what type of treatments I can give him. Now we're gonna roll into our circulation, but I'm gonna hit the IV, get venular access, and then I'm gonna go into my next secondary assessment, which would be I'd push pain management. Here you go, baby. Put it in his hand, I'm gonna tape it to his hand. If I had someone else, I would have them stand behind or I'd sit him up against some type of object. I could even pick him up like this. You can go dead weight. I can still treat him with whatever I need to do. I can still have access to all this, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull him backwards a little bit and it's gonna rock and that's gonna lock his knees out and that's gonna allow me to stand him up. So watch this, ready? From here, I can transition into any type of hold. I can pick him up, I can move him around. In a real life scenario, that would take so much more time and there would be so much more in depth. Like I would actually have to, you know, like put a chest seal on him and, you know, monitor to see if I have to burp it every couple minutes.
The tourniquet kind of hurts at first.
Yeah, it does, dude.
Sorry for the bomb.
Why'd you Allahu Akbar me?
I didn't mean for you to have to go through the pain. I meant to just
Thank you.
A real trauma lane, it's way more in depth. It's obviously gonna take a lot longer than like 5 minutes. There's obviously a lot more that goes into it.
How did the tourniquet feel? It hurt?
I was looking at you like, no way you have it on too. Like, it was almost like an impossible pain. Like, I was like, no, take it off. I was like, no, there's no way.
The people that say mercenaries are bad guys, get rid of them, what do you say to that?
Who are you gonna call when the gang members start taking over your neighborhoods? And the cops are getting defunded already, so just keep thinking about that, guys.
And they're already overworked.
They're already overworked. So who's gonna come and save you all, right?
I guarantee you we have a faster response time than they ever will.
Yeah.
And we understand that there's ethical, you know, issues surrounding having private military operating in the continental United States. But that is also where we need to be redefined differently. We're not running high-risk operations like we would in Iraq as a PMC. We would be assisting police officers in capacity of security officers, not combat operations in capacity of soldiers.
We love doing what we did with you guys today, training people. So if civilians out there want to come train with Redwater, reach out to our website. We'd love to teach a class and travel, you know, throw a class and teach you guys everything.
For the last phase of training, we're gonna go out into the town and get a look into what it's like if you're a celebrity or a rock star with executive protection. So let's hit the streets. In this next exercise, we have Arab pretend to be a Saudi Arabian prince visiting America on a business deal. We take him through a crowded food court at a Houston mall and let Redwater show us their skills. Let's see what happens.
Today we're going to be protecting our Lebanese Prince client. We're going to show you our protocol when escorting celebrities, CEOs, clients, whenever they come into town, what our protocol is from A to Z.
How many men do we have on this case?
3 with me and then 3 that we cannot see.
That are blending in.
Yes, exactly. And that's the way we usually do it, because we always want cover if something happens.
Okay, so what are we currently looking for right now?
Obviously, we're always going to attract attention to the client. You want to see people that usually have extra clothing that doesn't fit the climate of the environment, like a heavy jacket or something. Usually that's a sign that something's off and maybe carrying a weapon or something, especially if the client has a high threat on.
Do you have a high threat level on you right now, Habibi?
I am in Arab in Texas, brother. Everybody around me here thinks I'm probably wearing vests.
And you'll notice there's an agent on each side, one behind you, and then one always look to the left. looking up for anything.
They tell me in America you have good hamburger.
Very good.
Can we try good American hamburger?
The most excellent hamburgers, Your Majesty. I will be happy to buy you a hamburger. Are you nervous at all right now?
No, not nervous. I have good security detail. Top security worldwide.
What are you in the mood for right now, sir? Are you hungry, or would you like to go shopping?
I would like to buy maybe a Louis Vuitton purse for my wife. كيفك؟ حبيبي القلب من وين انت؟
Do we have agents on the top?
Remember I said there's 3 that are undercover?
Because we need guys that have the eagle eye, right? Don't commit haram. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
No, but my wife wears this under her hijab.
Does she really?
Oh, don't you dare think of my wife like that.
Hey, get this guy out of here. We can't have him over here, sir. Get out.
Hey.
Come on, sir. We got you. And that's exactly how it would happen. Usually with clients, ones that you'd give them 1 or 2 warnings, they don't go away. You'd have the second agent behind, grab them, and take them away.
Prince, sorry for my behavior. I apologize.
In food court areas, for some reason, people get attacked a lot because you never know who's sitting down and eating.
Are you mostly looking for men or women too?
Everything. Usually rival countries will send women. What would you like to eat, sir?
I want hamburger, American hamburger.
Does Chick-fil-A do it for you, Prince?
What is Chick-fil-A? This restaurant is good?
Very good. What's your name?
My name is Abdullah Muhammad Al-Salis.
Nice to meet you. What's his name?
No, in my country we shake. Shake.
She doesn't want to give up her drink.
Tough shake in my country.
Give him a good shake.
Abdullah Muhammad Al-Salis. What's your name? Kelsey, it's nice to meeting you.
What are you doing over here?
Me, I'm visiting America first time. I'm exploring the culture. They tell me this is #1 chicken in America.
I believe that.
It's true?
We need to get you out of here safely. Let's go.
Kelsey, nice to meet you, Kelsey. First time I am trying the chicken sandwich. They tell me #1 in America is Chick-fil-A.
#1 is good. Do you like spicy, not spicy, regular?
I will try whatever you think is best, but no biggles. American drink?
It's Arnold Palmer. It's a mix of the lemonade and the tea.
Arnold Palmer? I'm not a bomber.
Nah, Arnold Palmer.
Ah, this is the name of him.
Yes.
Jason, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love America. Everybody in America is like this. Right now we try American bomber. Oh, America makes very good bomber.
America is very famous for fast food. This is the stuff that makes you obese, and we proudly serve it to you as a guest.
Because we spent too much time in here, it's probably better to exit the area because we're attracting too much attention. There's a higher possibility of him being attacked or harassed. So at that point,
Habibi,
we go move location.
Habibi, you were wandering like a lost goat. We must get you out of here.
There is a beautiful Latina woman behind me.
No, that's haram. You have 4 wives. Let's keep it moving.
Habibi, 4 wives in the Middle and East, but in the worldwide, I can have as many as I want. I'm a prince.
No, that's haram, sir. Let's get you out of here. We were getting a lot of stares in the food court, and Joey received intel that our men were in the mall looking for the prince to take him out. So he made the call to extract his client.
Extract the prince and go out. Let's get out of here.
Would you like an American waffle fry?
Oh my God, this is delicious.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Habibi.
This entrance right now is when people usually get attacked. So at this point, I will advance with the other agent. Look to our left, look to our right. Thank you. Shukran.
How do you think the mission went?
Good.
I did not notice the 3 other guys in the mall at all that were shadowing us, did you?
I'm not looking for anything. I have my security detail, they do the work. Me, I have make friend with Jason and he give me bomber. We are trying here American chicken burger. I don't know why they call sandwich, but we will see how it tastes. Oh wow.
Juicy?
Every food in America is like this. There is so much oil.
I think it went great. Got him out securely and safely and efficiently, so it was a success.
It was a pleasure doing your business.
It was a pleasure, brother. Redwater will always be here for you,
We
sir.
shall work again.
Anytime you want.
We'll take it from here, okay? Hey,
thank you so much. Thank you, Tommy.
You're the
Appreciate it,
man.
brother.
Right. Good shit.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys. I don't really think we needed those guys. I mean, did that really help? I mean...
Whoa. No. Habibi! No!
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G, and today we explore dirt bikers who run the streets of New York. Sometimes they're doing wheelies in parks, and sometimes they shut down the entire highway. Filming them is a risky undertaking that may require me to take some dangerous and unlawful maneuvers, but you are here for a story, and I am here to tell it. Our story starts in the neighborhood of Queens. Hello everybody, we are in Queens, New York, and we got a bunch of dirt bikers that are gonna do some wild, absolutely banana stuff. We can actually hear them in the background right now. What it is to be a young man, reckless, alive, living on the edge. It's a beautiful thing. We got our contact here. We're with that bike star. He's taking us on an adventure today. How you feeling today, man?
I'm cool.
What are we gonna encounter? What are we gonna see?
A lot of dirt bikes, a lot of quads, and just regular New York City.
There's another day in New York, huh? Woo! Okay. You excited, man?
I'm excited.
So do you guys get a little bit of adrenaline every time you do this?
Yeah, every single time. You know what really gets the adrenaline pumping? When the cops are behind you.
How often have you been in a chase?
Every day, every time we ride almost.
Woo!
Yeah.
Do you think you could get away from a helicopter?
We've done it before, plenty of times.
Parking garages.
Parking garages. We have to dip out. What's the game plan? What are you guys looking for?
Stay relaxed, get out of their jurisdiction, and they're gonna leave you alone.
How long you guys been riding for?
High school,
10 years.
And you guys ever wiped out bad or eaten shit?
Ooh, plenty of time, bro. See my legs, bro?
Who's the guy that's missing half a foot?
My boy right there.
Are you all right? I can in with me. Oh God. Dude. Dude.
We're carrying him into the hospital, and there's blood just dripping out of his foot. Drip, drip, drip.
What was that like?
It was trippy, bro, honestly.
Were you kind of out of it? Like your body just took over and you were kind of in shock, or?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, honestly. I remember it like in clips, you know what I'm saying? Like,
how'd you eat it?
I got hit by a car, bro. You feel me? Think about this. Look, this is what happened. Caught this tiny
Oh. So the car took it off. How fast do you think you were going?
Not even fast, bro.
Like
Less
20,
than 20.
30.
What'd your mother think when you got home?
I didn't go home. I went home 37 days later, bro.
37?
Yeah, I was in the hospital. I had like 7 surgeries, bro, over the course of like a year. It's been a year now to the day.
Dude, he rolled to the hospital.
But I still got my foot, bro. The first thing they did after these niggas dropped me off in the ER room, bro, and the doctor was talking about, bro, we're gonna cut your foot off. And that was gonna be end of story, but.
R.I.P. your foot skin, dude. That was.
Strength isn't really a big part of it because the bike does the work for you. When you gas the bike, it comes back. When it comes back too far, you hit the brake and it comes back down. So it's like muscle memory.
And I imagine the longer on your bike, the more it feels like it's a part of you and you just get to glide with it.
Buy a bike straight out the dealer and you can own a bike for 5 years. The bike you own for 5 years is gonna feel better than the fresh one out the dealer. This neighborhood is really predominantly known for bikes because I don't know if you ever heard of Leaky the Bike Star.
Little did I know today that I'd be meeting one of the most famous dirt bikers in the country, Leaky the Bike Star. He was on America's Got Talent, and his documentary The Vice has millions of views. He is known for his amazing balance, his bravery, and his easygoing personality. I think I saw his Instagram.
Yeah. He, like this is like his hood. Like this is like his area.
Does he want to roll out today?
He's coming out for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever rode a bike before? Like
no. I've rode a quad before in like the Wisconsin backwoods. I've rode through dirt paths. I think I could do a quad before I ever do a bike. Big dog gotta eat, baby. Even just going slow, I feel good. My heart rate's up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel good, right?
I feel like as young men, we need like rites of passage, and we have to almost create it for ourselves because the normal world doesn't have them for us. Like going through high school is not a rite of passage. You need to do something tough or gritty or something that has a little bit of danger in it, you know? Milwaukee, baby. All right. 414, baby. Love you guys. I'll be home soon. What's up, fellas? Nice to meet you. I'm Tommy.
Is that guy a cop?
Now, speaking of the NYPD, there is a very real chance that we could see them today. Citizens have been outraged by the Rough Riders taking over their towns and have asked the police to step in. The NYPD recently launched Operation Blockade in an effort to crack down on bikers. So that's why they got suspicious when they saw Miguel's hat. Now, maybe today wasn't the best day for that. All right, we got the proper attire. Here you go. All right, fellas, we're good to go. We got rid of the NYPD hat, okay? Oh, I heard you're the guy that's the big dog around here. Oof, oof.
Tommy G.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man,
hey,
what do you do?
I do YouTube documentaries. You were on the bike with 2 chicks, right, doing a wheelie?
Yeah.
How do you get the chicks to agree to that?
See these things? That's how they agree to it.
So does dirt bike can get you chicks? They like a man that's reckless, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got cojones, you Yeah. So what can you tell us about the neighborhood that we're in right now?
It's a very dangerous neighborhood, bro.
What's the craziest injury you've ever seen or gotten yourself?
The cab? Oh yeah, I got hit by a cab. I was
How bad were you hurt? Did you walk it off?
Hell no way. I woke up like 3 days later.
In the hospital, right?
So it's fun, but there's real life consequences if it goes wrong.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. There's a lot that comes with this life. This shit is.
It should be good days and it be bad days.
Yo, I gotta say, this vodka is f***ing hitting, dude. This is good.
Vodka, you lying. I fucking water. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gangster, but you dumb, bro. I'm not going to O Block doing that, bro. They're tweaking, bro.
happening, Big Dog?
First nigga to roll into Gunkirk Park on a Harley. That's
Woo! This guy got some flavor. I dig it, man. I dig it. Follow you. I'm gonna just try my best.
I'm gonna shut down cars.
Oh, you got tape? Put it over your two numbers. One letter, yeah.
The last
Is that a felony to do that?
No.
What happens if you get stopped like that?
Go to jail, man. You can really document some crazy shit in there.
I've been advised to put duct tape over my license plate. I don't know if it's a good idea. So I either get caught, and if I get caught by them, I'll get one ticket, or I'll get a bunch.
You'll get a bunch of tickets, or you'll potentially not get any tickets, or get pulled over and...
It's time to wake up and go, baby. Woo! Okay. Whether or not I follow the biker's advice to duct tape my license plate will remain to be a mystery, but what I can tell you is I'm committed to the realest, rawest documentaries on YouTube. Holy shit, just going through red lights. Oh, okay, we're following that guy. Go! We're sending it, baby! I'm colorblind, I can't see anything right now! Alright, so we're just running the streets right now, baby. I'm sorry, Mom. Sweet cheeks if you get a lot of tickets in the mail. I tried. Alright, wrong lane. Even though this looked chaotic, there was a method to the madness. While some guys were tricking and doing crazy stuff, other guys were paving the path, blocking off cars, and making sure we had a place to go. Oh, for the YouTube game, baby! Oh my gosh, we're just going for it!
Welcome to a day with the bike stars, man. Hope you're having fun.
It's amazing how brave these guys are. It's like playing a video game of a maze and you just don't know which way it's gonna go. This is, my adrenaline's going, dude.
This is how you get through traffic in New York City, baby.
As young men who want to feel alive, who want to do things that are bold, brave, and dangerous, everyone has their different way of doing it. Some people get into a cage fight, some people do ayahuasca. These guys are riding bikes like absolute cowboys of the urban culture. All right, and we're doing phone charges. He just goes right up to him. I feel like a mother almost, because it's like, oh my gosh, these boys are crazy. My goal is to capture stuff that is hard to capture on camera. I want to see the wild aspects of people. I want to see the interesting aspects of people. I want to just taste what life is like when you're fully alive and in it. And this is it right here. I know people might disagree with some of the decisions these guys are making. Maybe you think it's really cool. Maybe you think it's really dangerous. But human beings are expressing themselves, and that's special.
So you can get onto the highway. Go!
New York, baby. Is this a good idea? I don't really know. Is this a good idea? We're gonna find out, so. Wow. As we're cruising, it feels like a presidential escort. As you can see behind us, no car is even close to us. And in front of us, they're smooth sailing, cruising, doing wheelies. It's just bananas. These guys have balls of steel. What they're doing is taking my breath away. It is just so, there's so much bravado. It's so ballsy. Folks, now we just got into a traffic jam and these guys are running free. Guys, any thoughts right now? Any things to express?
That was the craziest thing I've seen in my life. Pretty much just got an escort. We were in the middle of like 30 dirt bikers.
Anywhere we went, just went through any obstacle, no matter the side of the street, what color the light was. I won't say if we did go through a red light or not. There's no way we're going through this. Does that scare the shit out of you?
Nah, I love this shit.
Do you get scared at all doing this shit?
Nah.
You got ice water in your veins, man. My heart was pumping in the car.
Wow.
I didn't want anyone to get hurt. How crazy it was to just go every lane you wanted to.
Just go with the flow.
What was the chances that cops were gonna come?
Very likely.
So do you guys have to kind of get out of here?
We got like 5 more minutes in here.
Some of that shit was death-defying circus stunts right there.
That's what we do, man. Bike star lifestyle, man. Welcome to it, man.
What can you tell the people? How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pumped, man. I'm feeling pumped. I'm ready to go get somebody's bitch. Put her on the back of this motherfucking bike.
Is this the most alive that you feel when you're doing this?
I feel fucking pumped, bro. Fucking pumped, bro. Do you fucking see it in my eyes?
Woo! That shit was unbelievable. That was badass. Guys, this is the power of the internet. We've been DMing for what, 3 months saying I'm gonna come to New York. We made this happen. We shut down the street. We watched all sorts of incredible acrobatics, death-defying stunts. People just being manly on a bike. I'm loving life right now.
The big dogs with the big dogs, you're mine. Sir, big dogs gotta eat, baby.
Tell me what's on your mind right now.
Having fun. That's the only thing.
Do you ever get worried that a car that you stop is gonna be like, no, I'm doing what I wanna do?
No, because, nah, we're good, man. We travel at God's speed, man. Everything's good.
So is this what a normal bike ride looks like?
Yeah, it's probably like plus 20 to 50 people extra. But yeah, this is pretty normal for like the hood spin, you know the vibes.
The boys are back in town, baby.
I ain't gonna lie. This is like the adrenaline rush I was talking about. Like, for me in that moment, you're really in anything could go wrong at any split second, bro. It's like, you really gotta be focused at what you're doing. And you gotta,
any other thing you do compare to this thrill?
Nah, not at all. Not even close.
You guys are fantastic, man.
Good meeting you, bro.
This is a hoop.
Like a broken ass car?
This is a broken ass bike. Look at it. Oh shit, came out.
How'd you feel when you were riding?
I felt fucking amazing. I felt free. I just feel free every time I'm on the bike. Like,
Does any other feeling in life compare to that?
probably skydiving.
I don't want to exaggerate, but you guys are fucking animals. You guys are fucking legends, and I'm happy to have met you today.
We're happy we met you, big dog.
Let's go, baby. I was in the car, I'm just an adrenaline rush the entire time, just like.
You don't run at all?
Never.
Never? You gotta fuck with it.
Oh, 100%. If a cop comes, you guys just all peel out?
Look over there, the cops is right there.
And they, because you're not driving, they don't care?
Nah, they still care, but we alright. No,
because they know it's too much trouble to try and track you guys down?
no pain, fuck 12. That's it, that's how we ride.
Cuando ves estos hombres, es peligroso, es loco. ¿Qué tú piensas?
No dejan dormir.
¿Sí? ¿Piensas que ellos están locos? I'm doing a documentary on these bike riders. What do you think when they're riding around town?
I try to get out of the way just to make sure, you know, everybody's safe.
Would you ever hop on a bike like that?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mean you, man. I mean you. Stay safe. You don't forget me when you get to millions, all right? Big dogs gotta eat.
We gotta eat.
Take your shirt off for a minute. You guys see yourself naked in the mirror every single day before you go out of the house? Okay, do you like how you look? We just go numb. We're just like, F it, man. I'll wear a sweatshirt today. You don't want to look like you look right now, do you? Okay, then f***ing change it. And I started to fall in love with making others great. And so I just realized that, man, I need to build a really good army, a team, a tribe, a pack, you know, whatever you call them. I need
Well, welcome to your new life, and also welcome to doing business with Andy Elliott.
Andy Elliott and his Elliott Group are founded on a cloud of suspicion for fraud, lies, deceit, and some of the worst actions ever perpetrated in the car business.
When the FBI comes in, they said, hey, who's in charge? It was me and 4 other people. It wasn't me. They were after this owner. Dude, I have already been tried to be killed many times.
I went back home, I called my boss from the fitness studio, I gave my 2 weeks. I put my head down, I grinded.
I was 19 years old and I did not like my life. But now I'm a coach, so I'm crushing, anywhere between 100 to 200 right now.
They're afraid that they're gonna lose their edge. We live out of madness.
But I was this skinny, I was weighing 145 pounds at the time. I went from being a drug addict for 16 years,
losing myself. I was broke, lost self, to now being Andy Elliott's top coach in his company, helping other people and clearing over 100K a month.
I did what I'm asking my clients to do now, and it would totally transform and change my life.
I hired the man. I gave him $50,000 motherfucking dollars. It was the worst business I have done.
You're a man under 40. There's a good chance that at some time your feed has been flooded with self-proclaimed gurus like Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, Wes Watson, and Luke Belmar.
Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker.
And it's no surprise that most of these guys have a course to sell, promising the secrets to their lifestyle of luxury cars, hot women, and private jets. But upon closer inspection, many of these gurus feel fake, fraudulent, or like something's just off. Today, we dive into one of the most controversial names in the sales guru and influencer landscape, Andy Elliott. Famous for his shirtless seminars and his military-style approach to sales training, he brands himself as the #1 sales trainer and business coach in the world. We take you a day inside his life, exploring his highly disciplined lifestyle, his cult-like sales team, and his shadowy past that includes people going to prison after a federal investigation. Some label him a con man that uses high-pressure sales tactics, while others say he is a great man that has genuinely changed their life for the better. Join me as we dig below the surface, and you can decide for yourself if Andy Elliott is the real deal or just another snake oil salesman influencer.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm gonna learn how to be an alpha male. I've been living my whole damn life as a beta fuck, sleeping in till 6:30, acting like a total slob. Today, hopefully that's gonna change, because with the help of the #1 sales guru in the world, that's Andy Elliott, that's how he brands himself. And you may have actually heard from this guy before. You may have seen clips of him asking people to take their shirt off.
Take your shirt off for a minute. And I want you to write this down, discipline. Stand up, take your shirt off. I want you to do it in front of your friends. This isn't about making fun of him, because I can make all you can take your shirts off, and maybe one or two you look halfway decent. I want you to go home and look at yourself naked in the mirror. I just want you to do it. And I want you to own every little weakness you have.
So we're gonna dive into his life. He's a very interesting man, this Andy Elliott. So folks, buckle up
and don't be a punk. Before you actually go any further in this video, give me 20.
I knew I was about to visit a controversial man, and I thought chances were good that his charisma could be disarming. So I reminded myself to walk into his house with a kind heart but a healthy sense of skepticism.
Look at this guy. Mr. Andy Elliott. How you doing, brother?
How you guys doing?
Andy, first, I gotta ask you about your fashion choices, man. Tell me what we got going on right here.
We have a shirt on because it's cold, but normally it's shorts. That's my fashion choice.
Rate my fashion as a kind of alpha dresser.
Well, I'm not an alpha dresser.
No?
I just don't wear any clothes.
Would you ever join a nudist colony?
No.
Why not?
Because I think that's weird. So when we started our business, we basically sold everything. And my wife, we lived in Oklahoma, she drew on a napkin this house. She's like, we're gonna have a U-shaped house. We're gonna restart our life. We're gonna rebuild. And I envision it being like this, with a pool right down the middle. Worked our ass off and went and built it.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You guys ready to rumble today or what?
Oh yeah, we're about to get, you're getting in the cold plunge. You're getting in the cold plunge with us, yeah.
I brought a Speedo or something as close to it as I feel comfortable.
Yeah, Speedos are welcome here.
Uh-oh.
So let's show us what you got.
These shorts are crazy work, brother. Those are awesome. This should be illegal in like 49 out of 50 states.
You got bigger legs than I thought.
We're gonna say who's staying the longest.
Oh, I'm just doing a quick dip.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
This is what a cult leader does. They try and get you to do things, and I'm gonna resist the temptation.
Listen, have you ever read the book Tim Grover, Relentless? He said there was those that didn't want to get in the ice bath because they were scared.
This is amazing, brother. Ooh.
What's your mentality in life, Mr. Elliott?
You can have whatever you want and do whatever you want. You can hang out with whoever you want. You can have whatever kind of life you want. And I mean, dude, we're all so lucky to be alive, like at this time, this era. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, think about it. You have a business and can take care of your family, going around and documenting people because people want to watch other people live. Most people don't understand themselves. And so at 40 years old, I would realize I didn't like me. I wanted to have good intentions. I wanted to help people. My whole life, I helped people make money, but I never really changed anyone's life. I just was such a freaking pushover. So my mom left when I was 2 years old. She's an alcoholic, crackhead, loser. She's a freaking loser, dude. I've tried to save her 5 times in my life. Every time she's shit back on me. And so I was raised by a father that was like, don't speak up. He was never home. It was kids raising kids. I mean, my sisters were having sex in elementary school. I mean, I remember coming home. I mean,
holy shit.
Well, no, but like when no parents are present,
things happen.
But I never thought about changing anyone's life until I was 40. I thought about making more money. I had my first day on the car lot, I made $1,700. I never held more than $5 in my hand at one point. This was my way out. All I knew is that I had to be the best, and I had to hit the numbers, and I had to make sure that I was unreplaceable. Indispensable. Then I started to build others to be badasses. And I started to fall in love with making others great. You're pretty f***ing ugly. I'm not that good looking of a guy. I'm a pretty ugly motherfucker. I get in good shape and it makes me better looking. When you start to see yourself differently in the mirror, you f***ing want to become better. And so I just realized that, man, I need to build a really good army, a team, a tribe, a pack, you know, whatever you call them.
One of the things we're going to try and determine together in this episode is how to define Andy Elliott. Who is he really? Is he a cult leader who commands extreme loyalty and uses manipulation tactics? Or is he a great but controversial business leader who gets the best out of his people? Is he a scam artist with a history of fraud? Or is he a man who has learned from his past and become a top-tier salesman and sales trainer? You guys tell me in the comments what you think the truth is about Andy.
Do you feel like you run a culture is, I mean, comes from cult, right? And so a culture of winners is dangerous. What kind of car do you drive?
Grand Cherokee at the moment.
Okay, what do you want? What kind of car do you want?
Range Rover would be cool.
Okay, write this down, Range Rover. And so I decided I'm gonna reprogram me like a freaking computer. So I started paying for training. I did what I'm asking my clients to do now, and it would totally transform and change my life.
All right, guys, let's get cracking. So we're doing a burpee all the way down, a push-up, come up, stand up straight.
You're very intense about six-packs. It's a top priority.
If you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. For all the people that say six-pack or you're fired, screw that guy, hey, screw you! It's a standard.
What does a six-pack mean to you?
It just shows discipline.
I know some of your tactics have a little bit of humiliation mixed into them.
No, I know you're snacking. Well, squeeze your fat. And then I want you to pretend that you have whatever you want here, and I want you to take a bite. I'm gonna give Steve $10,000, okay? He can get a six-pack. I'm not a fitness coach, right? I'm a business guy. The building block to success, if you were like, I wanna make money, is discipline. Every time I walk into anywhere, I will literally have hundreds of people walk up to me, and they say, dude, you changed my whole life.
Where you're comfortable in front of a stage with people, you're bringing a guy up to the front that's shaking in his boots, and now he's showing his fucking fat belly to the audience. So I would be curious to hear the stories afterwards. Like,
they come to me and they fall to their knees and they start bawling, and their wives call me and say, thank you for sending my husband back home. Was it the easy wrestling coaches that let you get away with everything, the ones that made you the best?
The most difficult wrestling coach I had was the guy that changed my life.
Dude, that's what I say. So I tell people all the time, I'm like, dude, listen, you might hate me, you might not like me, but you're gonna get better. In my league where I lived in Oklahoma, I was making $2.5 million, and I quit my job. I had been in sales from 18 to 39 years old. In the car dealerships. I remember sitting there, dude, and this guy walks across the showroom floor. Probably kind of looked like Rafa or some shit, right? And I'm the old me. And I'm like, I remember saying, man, F that guy. I'm like, I bet he's broke, dude. I bet that guy drives a Ford Taurus. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to think of the ways that you were better than him.
Dude, I'm so disgusted at myself, I'm turning it all on him. And I remember, and I stopped myself, and I was like, dude, I am a total piece of shit, dude. I was never gonna work for anyone else. I didn't wanna work for anyone else. I didn't wanna start this business. When I started listening to Tony Robbins, like for real, my mind started to run. I started to dream again. She supported me, she changed too, our kids changed, and we would step out and quit a 20-year job and start a new business, which is like, we're gonna teach people to sell.
So far, I found Andy to be a very interesting character, and it seemed to me like he had a genuinely good family environment at his house. He was very present, not on his phone at all, and was clearly a well-disciplined guy with how he ate and worked out. But now it was time to dive into his headquarters, the Elliott Army, and the things I'm going to be on the lookout for are high-pressure sales tactics and cult-like behavior. Here's what we found.
If you don't say come on this other line right now, when you come out here, I'm gonna shave your head bald so you look like Andy Elliott's twin brother. Okay, he's laughing. Okay, cool. There's 3 times in your life. There's the day that you're born, the day that you die, and the day that your life changes forever. And today is the day that changes your life forever. So, well, welcome to your new life, and also welcome to doing business with Andy Elliott.
So there is like a slight bit of like, okay, we're definitely in a cult. But it could be a cool cult. That's what we're trying to discover.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? What's your name? Tommy. You're Tommy, man. Get over here, Tommy. We're looking for you, man. Yeah. Guys.
No one can work here unless I've changed their life inside of our coaching program.
To clarify what you just heard, one criteria Andy uses to hire is to only select from people that have paid for Andy's seminars or bought coaching lessons from him in the past. And to Andy, this ensures that his candidate is fully bought into his philosophy. Now, this could be looked at as an excellent vetting mechanism to build a good culture, or another warning sign of a cult, which is members having extreme loyalty and devotion to the leader.
Now, I have a lot of guys that are 7, 8, 9, 10-figure earners. They're big earners, but they operate from a state of madness. They're afraid that they're gonna lose their edge. We like live out of madness.
He's gonna experience team, he's gonna experience family. There's a lot of places that they have buildings, but they don't have the people. And what we have is we have the family, we have the people, and that's what really makes a building special. So let's get it! Let's get it!
I didn't bring any capris. Am I gonna fit in around here?
I think you'll be fine, dude. Hey, we can tan you. We'll cut the shorts up a little bit. You'll be all right.
All of you are Team Elliott.
Yep.
How long you guys been here for?
I mean, we got guys from 5 years to guys that are, 2 years, 3 years. Like we've got guys from all around. Everybody came through. Yep, we got the Bible with us.
You're gonna go Old Testament or New Testament on me today?
Well, we're gonna deliver a speech to these business leaders today, but we're gonna start with God because that's our core value.
Do you think Jesus would have been good at cold calling?
I think Jesus would have been the best at cold calling, dude. He would have been our best at it, dude.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Show me the headquarters, man.
Let's go. I'll take you on a tour.
How many people work here?
We have 100 in-house, and then we have 50 virtual currently.
What is your average salesperson making?
I only have a few people in my company making less than 6 figures a year. The top people in my company making 7 figures a year.
I'm closing a big client.
Yeah.
Hey, 100 grand. Okay, boom. Yep, you good?
Yeah.
How much did I just make?
30 grand.
That is actually really good commission.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you can hold Andy accountable?
100%. We hold the whole world holds Andy accountable because he tells people all day long on social media, what he's doing, his fitness, his goals, his mindset, his marriage.
He's a leader that you could call him up.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, dude.
Things that are very sketchy in his past.
Yeah.
Snitching to the feds, turning his boss in, stuff like that. Like, did you guys ever talk to him about that later
Yeah,
today?
100%. Andy's owned it since day one. Come through, we'll show you the media side, and then
There's
we'll get
a strong emphasis on hospitality here. I think I've been asked at least 7 times if I need a water or energy drink.
We walked into so many different businesses over the years, and people it's just like the care factor.
Folks, a potential warning sign that you could be dealing with a cult is a tactic called love bombing. Groups will overwhelm newcomers with praise and celebration as a way to disarm them and build instant loyalty. And another thing you find as soon as you get to Elliott headquarters is the salespeople are trained to offer you a beverage incessantly. I mean, we were offered drinks enough times that all of us on the team agreed that it just felt a little weird. And for more context, before we flew to Arizona, Andy himself offered to get me a rental car or put me and my team up in a hotel, which I declined so I could enter his world as a neutral guest and not beholden to him. Because after all, part of Andy's sales playbook is the reciprocity principle, where he gives you a little thing like a water bottle, and in the end, he gets a big thing like the closing of the sale of a car. So the question going through my head at the time is, what is the difference between truly generous hospitality with well-trained salespeople versus love bombing, manipulating someone to get a desired outcome? I'm curious to hear your guys' opinions. Am I being overly cautious and even kind of a douche for not accepting Andy's hospitality? Or am I right to be on my guard?
Let's go, Eva.
So what just happened? What kind of deal did you just close?
Well, we're changing lives.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So a coaching deal.
100%.
What does this get you in commission, do you think?
I think $1,500.
That's what I'm talking about?
Yeah, quite a few.
Can we just get another deal?
Okay, hold on 1 second. So I had a wire that just got sent and it hit the bank account for 10 grand for one of our events.
Would you say you're one of the top guys in the company?
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. Mm-hmm.
You make 7 figures here.
I was this close last year, but this year I'll definitely hit it.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I had a salary job. I was really comfortable making maybe $3,000, almost $4,000 after tax per month. I just had a baby. I knew I was supposed to do more. I needed something more, not for myself, but for my family. So I bought a $600 course with Andy Elliott. It's called Blind Spot. It was the only $600 I had. I was so resistant to buy that course. Once I did, I studied.
Next thing you know, I maxed out my credit card to go to his first event that was in his living room of his house with 12 people. But Andy's like, hey son, you remind me of myself when I was growing up. So him and Jacqueline bought my plane flight ticket because I didn't have the money to. That's how my journey started with Andy's.
I showed up to the seminar. I went back home. I called my boss from the fitness studio. I gave my 2 weeks. In September, I made $33,000. October, I made $53,000. And since then, my life has changed.
I was 19 years old and I did not like my life. That day, I bet on me and I came to my first Master Closer seminar with Andy over 4 years ago. I'm 23 now. I've totally transformed my own life and now I desire to bring that to other people.
I was born in Venezuela, came down to the States on a visa, expired family. We were down here, a legal immigrant for about 20 years. Didn't come from money, and that's where you got me. I started messing out with drugs, got addicted at the age of 17, and that went on for till I was 31, 16 years.
Actually, that was my first seminar with Andy and Jackie when they had it here in Arizona. But I know Andy and Jackie 25 years. I used to sell cars with them.
This is right when I moved here. This was end of 2021, and I moved here March of 2022, but I was this skinny. I was weighing 145 pounds at the time. When I joined that dealership, I became #1 by my 3rd month out of 120 salespeople off of his trainings, gained 38 pounds of muscle, stayed clean.
We heard from a handful of his team that seemed to have genuinely had their life changed by Andy, but I was curious if there was another side to this coin. I found a podcast between internet lawyer Rayz Muhammad, aka Beard Lawyer, and health expert Troy Casey, aka Certified Health Nut, who hired Andy's team to do his marketing and was not happy with the results. Here's what Certified Health Nut had to say.
So just to be clear, I did not hire Andy Elliott for sales training or any kind of coaching. And I think Andy Elliott's deceiving others that he can do certain things and he cannot. It was the worst business I have done. January, February is huge business for people in health and wellness. Yeah. It's new year, new you time. It was the worst January, February of my entire business. Results never lie. I hired the man. I gave him $50,000 motherfucking dollars.
I did further research and found Reddit threads and YouTube reviews talking about working with Andy. And what I saw was really mixed feedback. Some people thought the sales training wasn't worth a damn and relied on intimidating young and insecure salespeople, while others said that the Elliott Group was as legit as they come and that Andy treated them better than their own family. To me, it was striking to read a review hailing Andy Elliott as a life-changing mentor, and then in the next review, see him labeled as a predatory scam artist. And to me, seeing this only left me further confused about how I felt about Andy.
Well, so number one, super important, our kids, they all go to school here. Love you girls. There's Miss Debbie. She's their teacher. They're here every day. You guys eating healthy? Yeah. They're all here every day though. So that way, no matter what I'm doing, they're here.
Amazing.
All right, call your shot. How much you putting up today?
15 grand.
You for real?
Yeah, for real.
All right, you put up 15 grand. You 15 grand in-house. You come see me, I'll give you 1,500 cash.
Deal, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's go guys. Crank it up over here. Eva, come on.
Hi.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go. How many appointments you gonna set today? 20.
20.
How much we gonna put up today?
Well, we just locked up 75K, so.
Well, you're already 75.
Yeah.
Sean, what about you?
I'm gonna put up 5 grand today. Come on.
5 grand?
5 grand.
All right. Listen, you put up 5 grand. I got 500. You do 75. I got 1,500 for you.
Done deal. Easy.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your money.
What's up, baby?
What's up, Andy?
You ready to take over the world?
Let's take over the world. Go psycho.
Hey.
That's what it's about.
That's my boy, baby.
That's what it's about.
Love you. Is Nate our secret weapon?
Yes, I've been talking to him, like getting together.
It's my boy. Let's go. So basically, number one, right? Everybody's got to have a goal. That's the most important thing. Someone's going to have to keep everybody on their toes nonstop. I didn't have this meeting this morning. My team had this meeting. What do you see right here, right? You see them talking about cold leads, warm leads, right? You talk about wealth, health, relationships. How do they help? This right here, this thing, This is the team getting in here every morning without me, going through the battle plan of like how to be great. Every day around 1, 2 o'clock, I have everybody get off the phones and have everybody come down here and they grind. And as you can see, I will outwork everybody. Hard work is so important. Nobody's gonna build anything without working hard. This place is a hero-making machine.
Before Andy Elliott became a high-energy sales guru, he was selling cars at the Big Red dealerships in Norman, Oklahoma. This dealership targeted low-credit customers, people who couldn't qualify for financing at typical places. So to get them approved, a series of illegal schemes were put into play, bribing credit union employees, creating fake pawn shops, and inventing fake jobs for unemployed buyers just to push the loans through. This operation was eventually exposed, and it led to the conviction of 3 dealership executives. Andy admitted under oath his own role in the fraud and avoided prosecution by cooperating with federal investigators. And according to his own testimony, Big Red was a dealership where ethics took a back seat. Andy and his co-workers faked insurance letters, faked down payments, ran out employees that they deemed to be too ethical, and even role-played what to say if the feds came knocking. So with Andy accumulating a lot of influence and being a guy that talks about integrity being everything, I thought it was only fair to ask him about this chapter from his past.
You said you almost went to prison.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about that.
From the time I was 18 years old to the time I was 32 years old, I worked for good credit company. That was the way I worked my whole life. I didn't work payments all the time with people. But then I had this this owner of this company that goes, dude, I need you in my store. By the way, it's a special finance store now. Good credit, no credit, bad credit, repo, bankruptcy, divorce, you're approved. These people have 0 down payment. In the beginning, day one, it's like, hey, this guy's approved. I submit it over to the bank and it says they need 1,000 down. And I'm like, hey, Mr. Customer, I need 1,000 down. And he's like, I don't have it. They're like, oh, don't worry about it. Basically, we're just gonna put 1,000 down on the contract. It's very simple. We're gonna tell the customers if the bank asks, you put 1,000 down. Now, we're gonna deduct that 1,000 that you didn't put down off the sell price. So actually you end up paying less money, it's fine.
So you guys kind of fake down payments.
Yeah, well, in the special finance subprime game, faking the down payment was almost everywhere.
Do you feel like it was prevalent in a lot of car dealerships?
Yes.
What did you feel doing that in your own head? Because I know a topic you mentioned a lot is integrity.
Yeah, well, honestly, at this point, okay, integrity has always been important to me, but it wasn't that at this time in my point I was self-developing and my #1 standard was integrity. My #1 standard was selling cars, making money, and trying to figure out how to hit that damn quota they put on me.
I think you've built a really good culture here. I'm just trying to balance who was this Andy guy before the transformation.
Yeah, so this Andy guy's intentions, honestly, were good. I never hurt anybody. I never took advantage of anyone that I felt. I felt like
I think you said something along the lines that if you found guys with good ethics, you'd run them out of the business. That to me was like, wow, I can understand forging a few loans, getting the guy's car.
But I don't know where that was said.
Wasn't that in legal documents?
It was in a affidavit.
Yeah, but you'd have to show it to me. I am not that guy anymore, and that guy died.
And what was the transformation moment?
In 2020.
With your wife.
Yeah.
Love him.
FBI comes in, and the owner.
Into the dealership?
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was like, we're going to get Andy Elliott. They were after this owner.
What was it like when the FBI came in?
I mean, it's just like, what the hell's going on?
Was your mind kind of blown? You're like,
yeah, I mean, everybody's mind blown.
How long did you work for?
5 years.
What made you not get up and pack your bags at some point?
Making too much money. Just total transparency. I see so many people stay in jobs because they're making too much money, and that's why you hear us talk about the golden handcuff syndrome all the time. I was handcuffed to more money than I ever made, and I just knew I couldn't make the same money anywhere else.
Because one of the things that I think is really powerful about your brand right now is personal accountability. What about back then, if you're looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself the hard truth, like what would it be that you would condemn yourself the most for or change the most about actions that you did in that period?
Well, #1, my wife, anybody's watching this, when your wife says don't do it, she's not nagging you. She's not being a bitch. She's protecting you.
Yeah.
You know what I told her, which I own this now and I'm past it, but I said, babe, stop nagging me. Stop nagging me. And you know what she did? She quit nagging me. Be really careful you don't shut up the person that loves you more than anyone else in this world. But if you tell them enough and you hurt them enough, they'll shut up. And so like that really breaks my heart that I shut up my greatest best friend, weapon, everything. So I would say, number one, never make decisions based off money. Don't do it. And don't run with the wrong people. Because if you run with the wrong people, you're gonna do the wrong shit. And by the way, if you're favored by God, which I believe I am favored by God, I am also favored by the devil. It's like if you put me on the right path, dude, I will go mow down darkness. But if you put me on the wrong path, I'll go mow down the light.
You could be dangerously good or dangerously bad.
Yeah, it's like
you have that tiger in you. There's two narratives going through my head right now. I mean, Andy's on stage right now. In about 30 minutes, he's gonna close these people at high ticket deals. I think like 75 or 100 grand to be part of a bigger coaching program. You talk to a lot of the employees. On one end, I'm like, holy shit, the culture here is contagious. Everyone is like fit, happy, gung-ho, super high enthusiasm and energy. Like what more could you ask from a sales team or a company culture? And on the other end, it's kind of like the movie Get Out, where everyone's like, yeah, I'm really happy here. And Andy, yeah, he told me everything. And yeah, all my answers come from Andy. Andy is kind of this religious figure in a way. I think that this is the thing where you define between like a great coach or a cult leader. And only time will tell. We've spent one day with the crew. Like in 10 years, these people might be the most successful people ever. In 10 years, there might be an FBI investigation into this place. Who knows? What do you think, Miguel, so far?
I honestly think he's a good guy, and I think he actually has really good morals, but I do think there's something weird in the air in there.
Just the probability of within a 2-3 minute span, 4 people closing a deal seems highly unlikely, but it could be true. I mean, that's the other thing. Like, if there's a lot of momentum in the building, things are happening. Like, I don't want to be a hater because the culture is so good and just like be like, oh, there's no way someone could be that happy. For people getting in shape, changing their life, making more money, being close to their family, how can you get upset about that? But still, there's something just a little bit off, maybe. Why don't you just do your own bid for what you did and roll with it? You did it, why did you talk?
The guy that I work for was a piece of shit. This guy's a loser.
You were hustling deals in through, though you knew you were doing that.
No, I was working in the company and doing what everybody was doing. My wife said, don't go work for this man. He's a piece of shit. I go work for the man. Everything that we were taught in that company was wrong. When the FBI comes in, they said, hey, who's in charge? It was me and 4 other people.
Did any of those other 4 go to prison?
All of them get called into a meeting with the owner. And the owner goes, if you don't lie, I'm gonna kill you. Dude, I have already been tried to be killed many times.
You have?
Yeah. So you know what I did? I went home and talked to my wife. And you know what I told her? Exactly what just happened. And you know what she said? Fucking tell the truth. If you go to jail for 10 years, I will be here waiting. But if you fucking lie, okay? The rest of the people all decided to lie. All those other people planned and planned and planned. Have you ever seen a movie how they're all like lying and the feds are coming against them? They're like, we got to stick together, and they can't. What happens in the end?
There's a crack in the case.
They all turn on each other, don't they? They said, oh, we found these secret fake emails that Andy was like sleeping with like one of the girls or something, right? And that girl mysteriously disappeared. So nobody could talk to her.
Meaning she was a real person, but then she couldn't be found anymore?
Yep. That started a war between all the liars. They all went to prison.
One of Andy's great skills is his ability to close on high-ticket sales. For the last 2 days, he has hosted business owners who paid a few $1,000s for a seminar, and for the grand finale of this seminar, he mounts the stage for a 3.5-hour speech that culminates in him closing these business owners for an even higher ticket coaching package worth tens of thousands of dollars. Here's a few moments from that pitch.
I'm going to go through these slides because these things that I'm going to go over with you, by the way, it's not a slide, it's your belief system you have to live by. This right here, there is one skill that every one of you has to learn, how to influence. Build a fully optimized, you know what I think of optimized? Maxed out, sharp as hell. You're the fastest, you're the best. Scalable business that can run and grow, everybody say without. How you do the little things is how you do the big things. Does that make sense? Yeah. Listen, if I look up to you, I'm not really looking for all the big things that you do. I'm kind of looking for the little things that you do. When you don't grow, you die. It's grow or die. If we can run to 100 million in 4 to 5 years, there's no reason that everyone else in this entire room can't do it. If you do this, here's the deal. I'm going to do my part, but you guys have to do your part. Does that make sense? So I'll make a deal with you. Me and Jackie will do a one-on-one with everybody in this room that does it, and that way we get an opportunity to know you guys before we coach you hard this next year. Almost every person that trains with me are high-ticket closers. So, who in here is going to do this? Can you raise your hand so I can see you? If you're going to do this, come up here with me, okay? And by the way, listen, everybody give it up for everybody in here who's going to do this next year. Okay? I love you guys.
Andy goes in for the finish, and he probably closed at least half the room with a coaching package that, if my math is correct, resulted in at least $500,000 of revenue for him, which, as a former salesperson myself, those numbers are pretty crazy.
Just had a long day, hustled to you from the morning to night. What's going through your head right now? What do you want to leave the people with?
Number one, I've watched this guy, a lot of your videos. Incredible.
Thank you.
Just like when you meet me, sometimes, you're trying to pick, like what's going on, how does this guy live, what does he do? You said something, you said you want to be around good people and you want to do good work in whatever you do, right? You want to love your life. Meeting him, he's awesome. A lot of people told me, they're like, dude, Tommy G, you got to be careful, don't let him come out. He's going to try to pick your company apart. And you know what I said? I said, dude, listen to me. The greatest thing that anyone could show me is things that I could do better. I'm a coach, I coach people for a living, I take criticism for a living. Anything that you've seen that I can do better, right? Or anything that, as I watch this video, as I go through it, I'm gonna learn a lot watching your documentary. It's gonna help me, okay?
Especially how you choose to wear your shorts, that'd be my main section.
It wouldn't surprise me if Tommy G, in a couple months, is like, babe, can you get me some shorter shorts? I just feel like they're too long. Your culture, you built, awesome.
Thank you.
You're a good dude, you have a great heart, you're a great family guy. A lot of the times you talk about other people, they may never talk about you, but you're a really good man.
Thank you.
I just want to say it's awesome.
I appreciate that.
We respect people that are changing the world. But end of the day, we started with the cold plunge this morning. That was cool. Did a workout, ate some breakfast, got in the hot tub. You came up, met some people on our team. You see what sales centers look like.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah.
Your team's been wonderful. Your steak tacos are good.
Yes.
And we're very happy we did this.
Andy Elliott. Honestly, a fascinating guy that I'm still figuring out. And I can say 100% that I walked away really impressed with many things about Andy. His discipline, how much he cared for his family, his ability to create a very loyal team, just to name a few. However, I felt it absolutely necessary to push him on his past because years of committing fraud is a serious question mark, particularly for someone positioning themselves as a leader and moral compass for business owners. I also totally believe in giving people second chances. After all, one of my best friends on earth is a former bank robber, and he's one of the greatest guys I know. So if what Andy does now is help people get in better shape, make more money, and take more responsibility, even if his methods are controversial, I believe that's a big net positive, and I'm rooting for this guy. But only time will tell what comes of Andy's journey, and I predict it will be an extreme outcome either way. And folks, you can bet that I'll be watching to see how his story